What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm finally able to start this reaction for the Collider Collision. I had some technical difficulties with my phone. It had me freaking out. But here we are. I'm ready to get this thing started. Here we go.
Hello there. Mike K.L. Kalinowski just coming off of another Inner Geekdom match, and I am actually, you caught me in some downtime here. Alright guys, I'm here to talk about one of my favorite apps out there. It's Amino. If you guys haven't joined Amino yet, you're missing out. Amino is an app that hosts a network of nearly 3 million different communities. I mean, everything from Star Wars to Marvel, Game of Thrones to DC. Alright, well let me show you something about Marvel right now, guys. Right now I'm looking at this. It's got 100,000 committed Marvel junkies out there like you guys and me. What's cool about the community is it's got something for everyone. If you want to discuss Infinity War theories, or you want to talk about role-playing or cosplay, or even sharing some fan art. Speaking of fan art, guys, you guys know me. I'm a DC guy. Right now, over 25,000 members. I want you to join the DC Entertainment Amino community and share your fan art. If you are an artist and you want to get your art out there, do this. Put it up on the Amino app, but hashtag it Collider Contest. This way I'll be able to find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all that fan art, pick out some of my favorite stuff, throw it up on my Instagram, my Twitter. I might even throw it up on the live show as well, guys. Okay guys, so click on the link in the YouTube description. It's for iOS and also Google. Check it and look for me. It's at Mike Kalinowski. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, same exact name. Check me out. We're going to get together on this here.
Yeah!
One letter, say it.
Hey man, good to see you, brother. Yeah. Are you ready? Because Dan's gonna take this thing. We're gonna smoke that for once for all. Finish off, team.
I can't be here. I can't be here.
What are you talking about? You can't be here. Dude, it's the five. How can you not be here? Danny's coming back from retirement to fight his first match.
Cal's missing. Okay, I know. Look, I'm there for Dan. You know I'm I'm here, but I don't know. You know, people are calling me right now. Cal is gone.
What are you talking about? Cal's missing.
My dog is gone.
Cal is missing?
He's missing, and people are calling me. They don't know where he is. I don't know where he is, so I have to go and find my dog.
All right.
Because if I swear to God,
yeah.
if you know what,
listen. Okay,
so just
handle yourself.
Tell Dan I'm here. I'll text you.
Okay.
You let me know everything that happens.
All right.
If I find him, I'll be back here.
Yeah.
But
I will.
You got it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right.
Go take care of this. I don't like it.
Ooh. Hi, John. How's it going?
Take that smile off your face. We got a situation happening here, and I need you to handle it.
What's going on?
Riley's dog is missing. Cal is missing.
What do you mean Cal's missing?
Why don't you understand? That dog is missing. Now, I don't know what kind of Mickey Mouse Schmoedown league you're running with you as the commissioner, but I've been around this league a long time. Shit like this doesn't happen.
I had nothing to do with Cal.
I'm not saying you had anything to do with it. Just listen to what I'm saying. It's not a coincidence that on the greatest day of the horseman's career, Riley's dog goes missing. Dan's former partner can't be there to walk him out. Now that's some suspicious shit. You're the commissioner, so your job is to figure this out.
What do you want me to do? You want me to put signs up or go interrogate everybody?
Here's what I want you to do, and it's real simple, Thad. Find that dog.
I should just move to Hawaii.
You are going to play me at the Collision.
Fine. You're seeing two of the best teams of all time. We won one, they won one. Let's let this third one decide it once and for all.
Yeah!
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturgeon here with your Collision pre-show. Everything's almost ready. Alex, you're doing a good job there. Thank you. Oh, he's so great. let's see who's here. It's a little early, so, you know, there's always some chances you might spot some people, you know. Look who it is! It's the manager of the Fight Club. Emma, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you, Jen?
I know it's super early.
It's very early. I have a coffee from the Panera across the street. We're not sponsored by Panera, but if Panera wants to sponsor us, I'm down.
Exactly. How are you feeling today? I know it's kind of a big day for you.
Yeah, apparently I have competitors in a few matches today. I'm feeling pretty good, you know. Everybody knows, I think in their hearts, even if they won't admit it out loud to the world, that Rachel Cushing is going to be the next Intergeekdom champion. I'm just here to support her on that road. I look forward to her inevitable domination today. Guys, she had the first perfect first round in the entire Intergeekdom history, so I'm feeling pretty good about that one. And, you know, Stacy and Janine are both great competitors, but they're not Marquette Draco.
No, they're absolutely not.
No.
So I gotta ask you though, we know with all of the shakeup going on with Mike Kalinowski.
Yes.
Like, are you a little nervous that he might have his hands in the matches today?
You know, if there's anything we've learned about heels here in the Schmoedown, it's that by and large, they are a whole lot of talk and not a whole lot of action. So, you know.
That was a nice dig there.
Yeah. That's right, Team Action, I'm talking to you. So I feel like we've dealt with people talking a big game before and ultimately have come out on top basically every time.
No. Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what your team puts out.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to a very spectacular performance on all of their parts.
Best of luck. Is it BYOB, bring your own belt?
It's bring your own belt. Also design your own belt.
How are you doing, Brian?
Doing pretty good.
Are you trying to like scout some people maybe to see who you might use your chance against, or are there people that are still vying to get your number one title or your shot?
Okay, there have been plenty of meetings that I've taken for people that are interested in taking this title shot. I haven't stopped thinking about that, but I have also started thinking about what I would personally do if I were to use it. So,
are you considering return to singles?
I'm considering a lot of options. A lot of options. You know, maybe it's singles. Maybe I find a teammate. Maybe I manage a faction. Maybe I create my own faction. It's really a choose your own adventure right now.
Speaking of choose your own adventure, we're all kind of I don't know how you would say this. We're all kind of being held hostage right now by Mike Kalinowski. You know, your former friend. Like, how are you feeling about all this?
I'm feeling, you know, personally, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I like what Mike is doing, and I wouldn't say former friend, but I wouldn't say ally either.
So vague. So always keep them guessing.
You know, you have to keep them guessing. There's no other way to do it.
Last question. Any chance you challenge someone today for their title?
Any chance that I challenge someone today? I mean, it depends. Are we going to challenge in the back alley? I really want one of those wall challenges where we can just throw balls at each other against a wall if they get a question wrong. We've been talking about that off air. I think that would be a lot of fun. I'd definitely challenge the people to a dodgeball match.
But not your
I have predicted that Brienne will challenge Sam Levine for that singles belt. We'll see if that comes to fruition.
Title shot? I mean, I could. I'm dressed for it, I guess.
You absolutely are. You look phenomenal. Thank you so much.
My stylist that you have to thank.
I have no idea who it is, but she's amazing. Alright, so Jay's over here. Doesn't appear to be in a great mood though, so let's see what I can get out of him. Pray for me. Mr. Washington! 2 phones. Awesome. How's it going, man?
How do you think it's going? Okay? This is the biggest bunch of bull I've ever dealt with since I've been in this league. And I've dealt with a lot of bull. Now I gotta have Janine go against Stacy, go against Martin and Draco. And I really believe that Mike Kalinowski's a part of this. They don't know how to run this joint. Emma Fife is whispering sweet nothings and magical potions in his ear. This is all a bunch of bull.
I just want to know how you're feeling about your girls today in their match. You know, either way, look at it this way. They have a 2 out of 3 shot of winning. One for the Viper Squad.
And I have to look at the positive, right? I have to look at the best thing that can can happen. But then I also have to look at the Viper squad goes against each other. What happens if Janine makes Stacey mad? Stacey makes Janine mad. Then I gotta play moderator. I don't want to play moderator to two angry women, especially one of them is a black woman. Do you want to play moderator? Hell no, I don't want to deal with that.
So I have to wear shades for this interview because it's a rule of the Five Horsemen now. I don't know if you know this. Yeah, you have to wear shades.
Future's so bright, you gotta wear shades, right?
Yeah. We're riding into the sunset constantly on horses. The horses are blind. I feel bad about that. We're covered. We're fine.
Now, you gotta be watching all of this intergeekdom turmoil that Mike Kalinowski is causing right now.
Yeah.
Are you getting at all nervous just about the uncertainty of the intergeekdom title?
I'm nervous about the uncertainty about who it's going to be.
Yeah?
Because I feel there are finally, for a long time, I thought it was only going to be Rachel. I have nobody to worry about but Rachel. All I got to do is study about Rachel. But we're introducing so many new competitors now that a real dark horse could come out of the wings.
Look who I found here.
Just in time.
So scandalous.
Hello.
Guys, and I know it's a little crazy with one microphone. Mark, how are you feeling today? This is a big day.
I'm nervous.
A three-way match?
Yeah. If you're not nervous before these matches, I think you're definitely going to lose. You have to have a little. And I say this every time I'm interviewed. It's all up to the fates. You can be the best player in the world, and if the wheel's not with you, or you have a couple of bad questions, it can change everything. So knowledge is good, but it's not a guarantee to win.
Are you a little nervous, considering it's not just a typical match, it's actually a three-way,
I've had a three-way before.
Hey, this is what do you want? This is your fault. What do you want? Have either of you seen Cal? No. I'm that way. Riley, deal with this. No, that way. I need to find Cal. Well, he ain't here.
When did he go missing? I don't know.
Oh, you're one of the breakout stars right now in this league. Are you excited to be here? This is your first collision, right?
Yeah, it is. But I'm on Team Mark all the way, so I back the strong horse. So I think it's pretty written in stone for me as far as his fate.
So now, with you coming into the inner geekdom, I think a lot of people are starting to, you're starting to turn a lot of heads. And people are thinking that you might be the one to, go up to Inman in the end. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, that's a big honor. I've always turned heads, but usually just for being really awkward and saying inappropriate things at really inappropriate times.
We had that in common. Like I said, the moment I met her, I was like, we're sisters. I feel this. It's the same awkwardness.
Are you surprised Dan would be, his significant other would be just as good as him? I mean, come on. Can you imagine if he came in with like some bubblehead who didn't know anything about movies?
No.
Part of their great, if they become a team, we're done. We're done. Yeah.
Don't wish that on anybody. Don't get any ideas.
You mean a bubblehead? Like, oh my god, like Transformers is like my favorite movie ever.
You're way too good at that.
Thanks.
Speaking of dark horses, did you check out Mara's match against Coy?
Yes, she's quite impressive for her first match ever, but it's Coy. I mean, have we seen Coy?
He's a nice guy.
Look, I love Coy to death. He's very fit, beautiful man, but when I faced him last year, everybody told me he was going to be a threat. He was the first person to go out, so it's Coy. Let's see how she does in match 2.
Yeah, you don't think any of that goat greatness is washing off on her?
Look,
being Dan Merle's lady.
Osmosis through
Yeah,
osmosis,
exactly.
maybe. Possibly. But I've never seen Dan Merle compete in Intergeekdom. So, but I'm certain he'd do great. He's a teammate of mine. He's great. But let's see how she does against some of the other stronger competitors. I mean, Coy's a friendly competitor, but he's a great competitor? I don't know.
Well, good luck today, and hopefully it goes your way as far as who you'd like to compete against. I'm sure you're just watching down on the top of the mountain, laughing at it all of the disarray.
If I could throw lightning bolts and take out some of these people, I totally would. All right?
Yeah. Have you seen Cal? No, Cal the Schmoedown, Riley's dog. Have you seen him? What? Someone took Cal. Have you seen him?
Do I look like I can afford a dog? All the food and care.
Fine, whatever.
How are you feeling right now?
I mean, to be honest, it's just kind of one more person to beat. So, I mean, I'm going to walk away the winner today, but it's just one more obstacle to get through. So that's just kind of my frustration.
But it kind of changes things up now, right? That the obstacle is your teammate.
That's true. And Jean is a sweet girl. She's my friend. She's my teammate. I'm always going to love and support her. But, I mean, I'm 4-1. I'm the bigger sister here. So this is what I deserve. And I think she knows that.
Janine, how are you feeling today? I mean, obviously Jay's a little worked up, but you seemed pretty calm and collected and just ready for whatever we're going to throw at you.
They're always throwing bullshit our way, so just gotta take
Are you a little nervous going up against Stacy?
No, she's my girl. I'll be happy for her if she wins, but I'm defeated. She's not. So there's that.
You're not concerned at all about what this might do to the Viper squad?
We'll be fine. I mean, she's a big girl.
It just seems to me like, is there a chance that you guys think that the league is systematically trying to break you guys up?
Systematic is the best word to use. It's systematically. You know what I'm saying? Systematic. Bullshit. It is patriarchy. It's everything that's going on.
Jay doesn't even need a microphone. He talks so loud. Well, anyway, best of luck to you, Janine. I am so thrilled to see how you guys compete today, and, you know, hold it together for girls, all right? Don't let this break you and Stacy up. You've been asking for Morgan and Draco for a long time, so this is absolutely a big day for you. So I was just wondering, does having Janine there, like, kind of throw a wrench in that?
No. I mean, some people may say that it might mess up their game, but you know what? I'm going in with the utmost confidence today, so like I said, I mean, it's just kind of one more player there, but it doesn't mean that I don't know the outcome of this match.
And I have to ask, you know, any big entrances planned today?
I mean, there might be some wigs, there might be some,
Always
some
wigs.
suspenders. I don't know. We'll see, you guys. We'll see.
Whew, the suspense is killing me. Guys, I found him. The man, the myth, the outlaw, John Roca.
Let's go.
You've had a crazy month.
Yeah?
You know, between the live events and just all of the, we know, you can count. Between the live event, you know, and all of the new developments that are happening with the Horsemen right now, like, what's going through your head?
Takeover. That's what's going through my head. Remember when I first started this thing, one of the things I said in one of my interviews was all the belts, all the records. And at first when I said it, I thought I was talking about myself. But that's changed now. You all saw it. You saw people's reactions to the five of us walking out. We want all the belts. We do. All the belts, all the records. My vision for the Five Horsemen is all of us standing on stage at a live event, having every single belt, the Star Wars belt, the Inner Geekdom belt, the Tag Team belt, and the Schmoedown singles belt, all within the Horseman faction. That's the goal. I didn't put this thing back together to not be champions again.
Tom! Riley's dog, Cal. Have you seen Cal?
Well, first, do you know Phil Spector produced this album?
I don't care about that. Have you seen Cal?
Cal, the guy, he went to get beer.
No. Riley's dog, Cal. Have you seen him?
I haven't.
Do you have any idea? Have you seen, like,
Listen,
do you know where he went?
No.
Riley
Are you
can't
saying
find
somebody
him.
kidnapped him?
Someone kidnapped Riley's dog.
I'm not in
Find
the
him.
business of, like, kidnapping felines,
Are
okay?
you sure? I can see you doing that.
No, I never did that. I own 2 dogs.
I need you to swear to me. Have you not seen Cal?
I haven't. I swear I haven't.
If I find out that this was you, I swear to God.
What's Cal else gonna do to me? Suspend me?
I gotta find him. It's me. I'm the commissioner.
Damn it.
Oh, Snyder. How you feeling, man?
And give me a second to get settled here, Jen.
Oh,
Good.
no, I'm
Feeling good.
really excited.
I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I'm about to be reunited with my belt.
You guys have got to be feeling pretty good about this match because you just had a lot of time to prepare, you know. Are you at all worried about above the line?
I mean, they're an amazing team. They're a very formidable contender. The only team that's ever stripped us of a belt or made us lose. But I think revenge is in the cards today, Jen. It's going to be a dish best served hot.
That's not even how that saying goes, but okay.
Well, I am affiliated with JTV.
Guys, look who I found. No, you look amazing. Stop primping. How are you feeling today, Rachel?
I feel good. It's been a year since my first collision, and that was iffy for me, but I think I'm more used to the lights, and I'm really excited that I'm playing in an Inner Geekdom match. That's my hope.
How are you feeling coming off, you know, the live match and coming off, you know, your match against Marquia? You got to be feeling pretty great right now.
Yeah, wins are always nice. They make you feel good for sure. I'm so proud of everything Clark and I have done together. I love being a part of the Fight Club and the Shire Wolves, and we're so excited to keep going. World's Finest, look out. And in fact, speaking of World's Finest, Eric Zipper, look out, because I'm on a mission in Inner Geekdom too. So I'm on lots of missions, it appears. But I feel good going into this match based on everything that's happened recently.
Now, I'm sure you're aware of all of the changes that have been happening, and we're all kind of on our toes right now because of a certain Mike Kalinowski. Are you a little nervous with the uncertainty that he's brought into this league?
What Mike is up to is anybody's guess, and that is definitely scary. But here's the thing, he's also implementing things that I'm a fan of. Case in point, this Inner Geekdom tournament. We've been wanting an Inner Geekdom tournament for a long time. So I know we have to tread lightly because you never know what strings he's pulling or what he's got on that, or why isn't there a bracket? I mean, a lot of questions, However, my goal, and I think all our goals, is to focus on the matches and just keep an eye on Kalinowski.
Awesome. Well, best of luck today. Can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
All right.
The man of the hour. How's it going, Dan? Wow. Not bad. You seem a little excited today after your big reveal, you know, at the live event, and now your first match back to action.
I'm still riding
no pun intended on that.
Exactly. No, that was such a great moment. But now it's time to, you know, without backing it up, it's just a moment. I got to back it up with dominance, really.
Are you a little concerned about any kind of ring rust, or have you been practicing? You know, what does the GOAT do to get ready for these type matches?
I've been gone for a long time, so I was definitely looking at some of the stuff that I missed while I was gone, trying to shake some of the rust off. I mean, you can practice, you can watch old games, you can play along, but it doesn't really matter until you're sitting in that chair, until you're getting questions. So I am, who is that? I keep seeing that guy walking around, I have no idea who that is. It's all about being in the moment, answer the questions that you get. You can try to prepare as much, but some of it is luck, some of it is skill, some of it's destiny, I don't know.
Destiny. Whew. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. Well, best of luck to you today, Dan.
Thank you.
We're really excited to have you back.
I'm excited to be back.
Alright, guys, well, I guess that about wraps up our pre-show. Got a lot of great matches in store for you today, and I know I'm super excited. I had way too much caffeine today, so the jitters are hitting me already, and I'm not even competing. So I guess without further ado, let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Yeah!
So I was at Olive Garden, and they were trying to tell me that the Diet Coke was not substantial enough. Do you know where Cal is? Someone stole him. Who is Cal? Mark Riley's dog, Cal the Schmo dog. Do you know where he is? All right, was this you? Look, I know I'm a disgusting piece of shit, bad human, garbage person, but I would never, ever, ever touch another man's dog. Okay? Like, have some fucking respect. What do I need with a dog? Look at this. Is that your license plate? Look at him. He's in the car. This was you. I got nothing to do with that car. You're banned from the Collider Collision. No, you can't ban him. I need him there. He's not even competing. No. You cannot be there. You can't just ban it. You cannot be there. I'm not allowing it. Get out of here. We are actually. Just doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter. You're banned. What? You're fighting solo. He's not allowed to show up. Hey, get a Diet Coke on the way out. Get out of here.
Woohoo!
Hey, Mark, did you find him? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry about all this. I went ahead, I banned Ben. He's not going to be allowed today. I don't know. I mean, you can go kick his ass. I don't care. This was just unbelievable. So I'm glad he's safe. Take some time. I'll see you in the office next week. I'm incredibly sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are back together. Alright, I'll see you Monday. So good to finally do something right for a change.
Watch where you're walking, Thad. Jesus.
Oh, man.
is about to happen here today. If I'm a doctor, I'm ordering 10 cc's of excitement. What do the cc's stand for? Collider Collision.
Oh, nice. Real smart. I like what you did there. Now, look, there is so much happening at this collision and the way it all shaped up. I mean, you look at, first of all, there's a name right now. I know the reaction it'll get just by saying Mike Kalinowski. If you look at, thank you, Mike Kalinowski is the type of guy. Kalinowski, what he's done so far, whether you look at this match we're about to watch here in the triple threat, Mike Kalinowski has made his stamp. He's got something on that, and with that, he is starting to infuse what he wants to do, and it's been strange to watch this kind of fold. He's like Thanos.
That's right, and that's just kicking off what we have here today. I mean, it's 2 vids, it's 3 matches in this one that the kids just clicked on, and for this match in particular, you have a nice mixture that Kalinowski has erratically put together. You have Mark Andreyko, seasoned veteran of the game, Janine, one of the hot newcomers in the league, and Stacey Howard, a carrot murderer.
Well, if you look at this triple threat, the winner of this match will be in a #1 contender match. All three are fighting. Whoever wins will play against Ethan Big Time Irwin for a #1 contender spot. Now, this also is the end. This will be the end of the feud between the Fight Club and the Viper Squad. And it looked like they didn't know what was going to happen here as far as, would it be Andreyko versus just the Machine? Who would Stacey Howard play? And then it's just thrown in for this triple threat. That's match 1 in video 1. There's 3 matches in this video you're watching right now. You'll get the triple threat match. In the second match, the Star Wars Championship. And then closing out this video, that's right, the GOAT. Some people call him the GOAT. Dangerous. Dan Murrell makes his return. And he is going up against one dastardly Drew Guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the real Dan Murrell today.
It is the real.
It's not anybody cosplaying as Dan Murrell. It's the actual guy named Dan Murrell.
Dan Murrell and the Horsemen coming today with an Andrew Guy coming in by himself. As we know, Ben Bateman has been suspended from this match after being revealed he was the guy that kidnapped Mark Riley's dog. Mark Riley will also not be here today because of the actions done by Ben Bateman.
Is it a kidnapping of a dog, or is it a dog napping? Is that an official thing too?
It is too. Whatever it was, there were consequences, and that's what happened. So that's video 1. Now video 2, you're going to see the Inner Geekdom tournament is in full swing again, caused by Mike Kalinowski, this whole tournament. And Rachel, the Crusher Cushing, will be here. She is one of the best players of all time. She is going up against
Rachel Cushing, you know that she knows all the answers. It's really just a question of if we can pronounce the questions correctly.
And then finally in the main event today at the Collider Collision, the 3rd match of the trilogy, one of the 2 best team matches we've ever seen, the reigning champions above the line will be defending their championship. They'll be defending their championship against the former champions, the Patriots. But the stipulation here, Mark, it's not just a regular match. 30 minutes. It's an Iron Man match. Whoever answers the most questions by the time you hit that 0-0-0, you're going to have a new champion or still champions. We'll find out today.
We need a lot of endurance. I had Gatorade this morning. I had a protein shake. I've been snorting Fun Dip all night. I am ready for this to go. How do you see this first match we have playing out?
Well, we're going to start out here with the triple threat. Here we go, guys. There is the triple threat. Well, first of all, the first thing you should see is the promo. How did this all come to be? Here you go.
The Schmoedown is now about to get a taste of the Urban Gladiator. Yeah, that's me. And there's only 2 things you can do about it. That's nothing and deal with it. Damn it.
Jay, just relax and breathe. I promise it won't hurt too much.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Mark the Android Andreyko.
I got an idea. What if I put the 2 of you in a spectacular?
Okay.
I'm already in the spectacular. No. As competitors, face to face.
I saw you have that manager's bowl thing with Tom and Jay, and I was thinking I would like to participate in that match. I know that you love contracts, so I just happen to have one here.
Okay, I mean, everything's signed. You're in.
Winning the first manager ball, the Golden Boy!
watching Emma Pike get her favorite fucking category, Harry Potter. How do you think I feel right now? How do you think? I am utterly, ultimately pissed.
So, Emma 5 is your winner, and can we...
Yes, yeah.
Come on out, Emma 5's first competitor. What? Oh, wow.
I'm better than just a costume. I'm better than just an entrance. I proved myself as a real competitor. I'm up here to win. I want a title match. I want a belt. I want a championship. Rachel, as a fellow female competitor, she's my friend, and I feel like if I went up against her, it would be a good, even, nice back and forth. Yeah, nice back and forth.
Asa Butterfield, Louis Black, Home Alone 2, Kate Bosworth, Katie Holmes, Barrowly Burr, Universal Soldier, The Deer Hunter, Bambi, Sam Elliott, Richard Parker, Michelle Pfeiffer, 97. I'm sorry, but it's Tim Curry.
And Joe Rachel Cushing.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you my machine. You know her as Janine. I think my machine has something she would like to offer you.
I'm not going anywhere until you give me an answer to a challenge right now.
Okay, do I hear you right, Janine? You're challenging Emma 5 to a movie trivia Schmoedown match.
It's not that hard to understand. I accept.
And your highway up
I manage champions. That's what I do. But if anybody else wants to issue a challenge, I'll always say, sure, why not?
Emma 5, the Inner Geekdom Gauntlet is coming up, and guess what? You get another helping of the Viper Squad in the head of this big snake right here. I'm finna take your ass down so much you can cry a puddle of pouring tears and it won't matter.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Knight, Emma 5.
I've got some news about the Collider. Okay. All right, Stacey Howard, you are going to be at the Collider Collision, facing Mark and Draco.
Finally!
Yes, yes, and not that, Janine, you are also going to be at the Collider Collision. Go! That's what I'm talking about. Facing what? Mark and Draco. Wait, and Stacey Howard. It's a triple threat match. Aren't you? I'm so glad we get two Viper Squad in here. It's going to be great.
Has got to be the biggest bunch of bull I have ever been a part of since I've been in this damn league. So now you got this idiot commissioner who I don't even really think is the commissioner because he got that goofy ass Kalinowski around here in his ear whispering things. It's like the inmates are running the asylum.
You know what, today's match is going to be interesting because on the one hand, I'm going against my teammate, my friend, who is a good competitor, Janine. But on the other hand, I want this whole 5 Viper Squad thing to be crushed, all right, to be ended. So Andraco needs to be out.
Stacey is a great competitor. Janine is on the rise. And they're both in the Viper Squad. So if by chance the gods favor me and I do destroy them, maybe the Viper Squad will stop nipping at the Fight Club's heels like an annoying little puppy.
Yes, Stacey's 4-1. She deserves the #1 contendership. Yes, Janine's 2-0. She deserves one as well. But now they have to go together. I am really conflicted. I love you both, but I want you both to win. I know that can't happen, but nonetheless, Andraco will lose.
This is my turn, okay? I deserve this. I am 4-1. I've gone against better, higher-ranked competitors. I'm higher ranked than these two, so this is my match to win.
You know, it's just all noise. Jay is to quote Shakespeare, full of sound and fury, but signifying not much.
I have the perfect marquee planned. The android versus the machine. Then the casual Friday commish comes along and puts me up against my own teammate. He dresses like a clown, but this isn't a circus.
Here's what's gonna happen today, okay? So Mark, you know what? You're just gonna be shoot to the side, like all the other men that have been laid before me. Janine, you're my girl, you're my friend, you're my teammate, but you're not trust is me. I'm the leader of this group. I'm the one that deserves this, and I will go forward and make a path for you guys to follow me.
All things being equal, I think on paper, I should probably win. I don't like to go into things overconfident because that's the best way to get your knees kicked out from under you. But on paper, I think I'm probably the favorite.
I'll be Rookie of the Year, I'll be undefeated, and I'll be the champion of the world.
And you know what? To that, Kalinowski, whoever's running this damn league, and the entire league as a whole, it is only two things you can do about it. I need not to tell you, but it's nothing, and deal with it, damn it.
It's a shoe, and I'm taking it home. I mean, I have my heels in, those are my shoes, and I'm walking out with it.
As you see, this was something that was kind of thrown together, where Stacey Howard had challenged Rachel Cushing. That didn't come to be. She wanted that match. Normally, it looked like Thad was going to give it to her, but I don't think Thad's making the shots. And we know Kalinowski's history with the Viper Squad, and now you have two of the Viper Squad going up against themselves and Mark Andreyko. How do I see this match going? I mean, Stacey Howard is the higher-ranked player. She is 4-1. She has one knockout. But Mark Andreyko, I think, is a quiet 3-2. I think he's had some tough losses. Arguably one of the best matches of all time against Bibiani. But don't count out the machine. She's 2-0. She had two really solid matches. It could be anyone's game. I'm going to give the edge to Andreyko.
For the Machine and Howard, I think it's more of a situation of acclimating to the triple threat format. Mark Andreyko arguably has shown up and played his best. The more people are on the table, the better Andreyko seems to play. Will that factor in with the threesome?
Well, we are going to find out here today, because the winner, once again, the winner of this match will play Ethan Irwin, who stands at 3-0, and then I think the Machine's probably the one who wants to win this match, maybe the most, because if she gets a chance to beat Ethan Irwin, I think she takes Ethan's name out of the running, and she would be the contender for Rookie of the Year. So, a lot at stake here. I'm ready to get going.
I'm ready as well. Kevin Bacon borrowed this for Footloose in 1984. I got it back, and I'm going to say let's dance.
All right, let's look at the tail of the tape here.
Let's do that first.
That's fine. The Machine, her strengths are rom-coms, talking smack and talking smack. Stacey Howard, who's got 80s movies. She's got 90s movies. She is also, again, being sassy, talking smack.
And ripping baby vegetables from their homes.
That's right. And the android, Mark Andreyko, classic movies. Also has musicals for her strength, and shutting down anyone who talks smack, so that could be a strength.
It's one of those shutting down. You need two-part smack talk. Let's see how that ends up.
Are you ready to go?
I said let's dance.
Okay, well then let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Introducing first, representing the Viper Squad, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 knockout. Let's hear it for Jardine
Something. That is a collector's item.
What's that?
That is valuable on eBay. Oh no.
They just smashed the soap.
That is worth money on eBay. She broke the hammer. The hammer has been felt. Down goes the hammer.
The hammer is toast.
MC Hammer, you gotta play just to make it today.
Alright, so Jay Washington just ran off.
Ran off like Milli Vanilli when they were caught lip syncing.
And our next opponent, representing the Fight Club, with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. Give it up for Mark the Android Andreyko! Absolutely amazing year. Fight with Rachel Cushing, of course, performing in the triple threat in just a little bit.
That's right. Mark Andreyko wearing a Halloween shirt starring the famous villain Freddy Krueger.
This war between the Viper Squad and the Fight Club about to come to a head. And there
Correct.
Representing the Viper Squad with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. She is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown quarterfinalist, Stacey So now you have the Viper Squad. Alright, so this is a war. Look at the war. It is in full effect here, the Viper Squad. The Viper Squad versus the Viper.
Stacey, we came both from the Fifth Element. She is...
Lilo Dallas Multitask.
And I'm Bruce Willis, taxi driver.
Well done. There he is. Right. A nicer on-set Bruce Willis.
I like it. Why is this Why is this even happening? This is not supposed to happen. These two should not be. Would you like to take?
Hold your damn self. This should not be happening, okay? This is the biggest bunch of BS that the league.
We're just trying to make the odds of you guys actually winning this match a little higher by having 2 champions.
Emma throwing shots. All right, I need the managers and the other players who are not in the match to please exit the stage as we get in here too. Jay, would you like to take one of your competitors out of the match?
Hell no.
All right, then please leave the set.
I'll put Marquis in the 3rd seat if I can.
All right, here we go. So now
having to possibly consume each other.
All right, so here we go. Mark, tell them how round number 1 works.
In round number 1, the field is going to hear 8 different questions from 8 different movie trivia categories. Each question asked is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round 1. As soon as you hear the question asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we ask you by name, not character name, Stacey, your actual name, to reveal the answer, please show the whiteboard to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. I will remind the competitors of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure as to how a question was worded, you need to buy yourself some time. Use the JTE rule. You also each have a challenge at your disposal.
All right, so we're going to start. We'll ask Janine, are you ready to go?
Ready, Mr. K.
Mark and Draco, you ready? Yes, sir. Stacey, you ready?
Lilo Dallas Multipass.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, starting off here, 15 seconds to answer the question. Question 1 is from Action Adventure. Who plays a statesman agent by the name of Tequila in Kingsman, The Golden Circle? No, it's a different movie.
It's Tequila.
Well, yeah, we're talking about Pee-wee.
Remember the Pee-wee dance?
I'm trying to answer questions. 5,
I didn't know you could do
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. Who plays a statesman agent by the name of Tequila in Kingsman, The Golden Circle? That's 1. JTE rules for Stacey.
Malone or Dottie?
Rebel.
We've seen that movie number.
4,
Oh shit, what's his name?
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And machine.
Channing Tatum.
That's correct for 1 point. Stacey.
I forgot his name. I knew it though.
Didn't have it. Mark.
I said Pedro Pascal.
Wow, so look at Janine going up. Janine taking a lead here. Janine taking a lead. All right,
Your next question comes from the world of comic book movies. Movies based on comic books. And your question is, what dining establishment does Scott Lang work at immediately after getting out of prison in the movie Ant-Man? You know, it doesn't matter whether it's during the reading of a question, something happens in the crowd. Hearing
Baskin Robbins
laugh is a
5,
treat
4,
for the age
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, Stacey.
Baskin Robbins.
Correct. Mark. Taco Bell. Didn't have it. Janine.
Baskin Robbins.
Wow. So 2-1 here. Sorry, the Viper Squad up 2-1. Mark and Draco finds himself up 2-0 hole. Next question here is dramas. Dramas. Who starred opposite Meryl Streep in Out of Africa?
Back to Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
31 flavors. What is your favorite?
Peanut butter chocolate.
No.
I love it.
You sinner.
I just love it. 5,
Mint chocolate
4,
chip, dog.
3, 2, 1.
Sigourney Weaver?
Pens down. Mark.
Robert Redford.
1 point. Machine.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. And Stacy.
Robert Redford.
Ties it up. Look at this. New chance. The crowd loves it on the street. New chance.
She's not walking through that curtain anytime soon.
Oh, dang it.
She should. All right. Next one.
Our next question comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn on a piece of paper or a computer. Your question is, what is the name of the kingdom that Shrek and Fiona are going to in Shrek 2?
I don't think peanut butter chocolate's an actual ice cream flavor. I'm going to
It
challenge
is.
you. I just have it in my fridge.
It's a protein shake. It is not an
It's
ice cream.
No, I ate it last night.
Playing God, man.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And machine.
Far, far away?
Correct. Stacy.
Far, far away.
Mark did not have it. Look at this. Janine and Stacy both getting it here. Tied up. 3-3. Mark and Draco finding himself in a 2-point hole. He's got to come back here. Next question. Next question. Fantasy/sci-fi. John Williams composed the iconic score for Star Wars 1977. What other sci-fi film did he also score that year?
You know, Star Wars also says far, far away.
Yeah.
Somebody should do a podcast called that.
I'm done with it. 5, 4.
Can I take it over?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. We're sorry. We asked pens down on that one.
No use of
Stacy.
rules back.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Got it. Mark.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
And Janine.
I started writing Close Encounters.
Yeah, no.
It's a long title.
Didn't finish it.
Long title can't get accepted on 4.
Can't give it to you. Didn't finish it. So 4,
It's okay.
3,
It's okay. You knew
2.
it. You knew it.
4, 3, 2. All right. So.
All right, our next category is your 6th question in round 1, and it's from the world of comedies. In Mrs. Doubtfire, before Robin Williams' character Daniel Hillard started cleaning houses, what did he do for freelance work in the field of entertainment?
You know, they were going to remake Mrs. Doubtfire. Weren't they going to have
No, they were going to do a sequel. but they were
Voiceover.
passing, like 5.
Jonah Hill was going to
4.
be in it or something?
No.
Some
3.
mess.
Stop talking.
Hold on.
1. Pens down. All right. So can we have an answer from Mark and Draco?
Worked on children's shows?
No, that's not correct.
Incorrect.
Janine.
Voice actor.
That's correct. And
I started to write janitor on Dinosaur Show because wasn't he like the janitor or something?
that was after voice
He
actor.
became Mrs. Doubtfire. That was his daytime job. Before that,
All right,
he was a
so
voice actor.
Janine and Stacey are tied at 4. Mark and Draco still down by 2. And we get to our next question here, which is in the realm of Oscars. Quentin Tarantino has won 2 Oscars for Best Original Screenplay. For which movie did he win his first?
We should do something fun with Oscars, the category, and instead of have it be about the awards,
Have Oscar
have it
the
be about-
Grouch do it. No.
Is he here?
I wish. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Reservoir
1.
Dogs.
Hands down. Machine.
Django Unchained.
Incorrect. Stacy.
Inglorious Bastards.
Correct. Mark.
Pulp Fiction?
That's correct. Mark and Draco Stacy up 1 point. 5-4 to 3. And your final question here, Mark.
It is a Patreon question. The following question comes to you from Andy Schick. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy, for supporting the show, and thank you to all of our patrons. Andy Schick's question is in the category of coming of age. Maybe he's doing that himself. And your question is, the Oscar-nominated film Lady Bird takes place primarily in what California city?
All 3 writing down feverishly here.
Wish they all could be California girls.
San Francisco.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark and Draco. Sacramento. Correct. Machine.
Sacramento.
Correct. Stacy.
Sacramento.
Y'all got it.
Great city. A lot of Schmoedown fans in Sacramento.
All right, here we go, guys. So round number 2. Mark, how does it work?
In round number 2, Meryl Streep might actually emerge from the curtain, and it is the wheel round, the wheel of fate, the wheel of destiny. On that wheel are 12 different wedges. 10 are movie categories. We also have spinners and opponent's choice. Once the wheel spins into a category, each competitor will have to answer 4 questions from said movie category. You are allowed another spin if you don't like the first category that you got. Each category has 4 questions you got to answer worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options. One of those is the correct answer, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. I will remind the competitors that stealing is available in round number 2, and it is a triple threat. So the way a steal would work is the other 2 competitors are going to write down their best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard, much like round 1, and if the person we ask the question to does not get it, then we will defer to you, and you show us the whiteboard at the same time you verbalize your answer into the microphone.
And a new rule in regards to multiple choice: if you are asked, you will be repeated the multiple choice questions. If you are on the steal, you will be repeated the multiple choice. If you then ask them to be repeated again, it will cost you a JTE rule. So the multiple choice will be repeated on first glance on a steal, but if you ask to repeat the multiple choice at any other time, you will be charged a JTE rule. Keep that in mind.
Costly. And I will remind the competitors and everybody out there watching, as well as our studio audience, one of those slices on the wheel is sponsored by a patron. It is the Tarantino slice. Somebody in the Schmoedown Patreon wanted to get the Tarantino wedge on the wheel. If we get to the Tarantino wedge, we will say the name of said patron. Stacey Howard, you have the first option if you'd like to spin or defer. What do you think?
I'm gonna defer to Mark
Well,
today.
you can't. You can defer to Janine because she's a second score. Unless she doesn't want to go, then she can defer to Mark.
So now it goes to Janine.
She's gonna
push it.
All right.
That's Viper Squad. Team it up.
Team it up. Yeah. Big spin. There's a big spin. Draco looking in there. This place is gonna go nuts. If it hits street, they're gonna go nuts. All right. It's possible. If it street, it's possible. Disney films. It's gonna spin away, so the crowd's gonna go just as nuts. It's another spin.
Here it comes. Round and round it goes.
Crowd rooting for Jay Washington screaming for Jesus and opponent's choice.
Himself maybe has his eye on the
Fantasy sci-fi. All right, Mark Andreyko, you're going to have 4 questions in the realm of fantasy sci-fi, and I remind the machine and the sassy one to be writing your answers down as the questions come in case of a steal. All right, here we go. Mark Andreyko. What is the name of the volcano, which is the only place the Ring of Power can be destroyed in The Lord of the Rings?
Mount Doom?
2 points.
That's the lead for the first time in the match.
All right, next question. Question 2 here. Who provides the voice of Pizza the Hut in 1987 comedy Spaceballs?
Mel Brooks?
It's incorrect. For the steal? You want to take a guess? No guess.
No multiple choice.
Well, you got to write it down. You're going to get 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
John Cleese?
Steal? No steal. Stacey.
Poop. I don't know.
Poop is incorrect. It was Dom DeLuise. All right, here we go. Next question. This is question number 3. Question 3. Who plays Elisa's friend and next-door neighbor, Giles, in The Shape of Water? 5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Richard Jenkins? B,
Richard Jenkins.
That's correct for 1 point.
He didn't even want to hear the other options. We had Craig T. Nelson available.
All right, so here is your final question here, Mark, in round number 2 for you. In the 2011 film In Time, the human population stops aging at what age?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 18, B, 21, C, 25, D, 30?
25.
Correct for 1 point.
Yes, it looked like got it right now. A 3-point lead.
3-point lead. He missed 1 question, but they did not steal. So now, Stacey, you have the option again to go first, or you can now pass to the machine.
I think she spin. She looks like she wants to spin.
I'll spin.
She's gonna spin.
I'll spin.
Stacey Howard is gonna spin.
All right.
Will she get the crowd going with Miss Streep?
Well, I'm sure, because this place, if it hits Meryl Streep, this place is gonna go nuts.
That's right. We actually stopped the match.
Yeah. Well, the roof will blow off.
And we will all tweet Meryl Streep.
It's officially become the what of this mother. It's not
Sped right by there.
not like we're moving. No, she doesn't want it. Smart move. Mark Andreyko was eyeing that one. Yeah.
gonna go?
Meryl Streep might actually be a good category for Stacey Howard as well.
Maybe.
Directors. You land on directors.
So here we go. So Stacey Howard will now get directors here. 4 questions in the realm of directors. Mark Andreyko and the Machine have a chance to steal some points here if she does not get these correct. Mark, let's go.
All right, in the world of directors, your first question is, who directed the 1986 remake of Little Shop of Horrors?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Roger Corman, B, Joe Dante, C, John Landis, or D, Frank Oz?
I think it's Joe Dante.
5, 4.
John Landis?
That is incorrect for the steal.
Multiple choice. Give them the multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are Roger Corman, Joe Dante, John Landis, or Frank Oz.
Janine, do you...
Frank Oz?
That's correct. Correct.
Big steal right there.
Yeah, Janine getting a steal there too.
All right, Stacey, your next question in the world of directors, as Christian would say. Who directed the 2016 action crime thriller The Accountant, starring Ben Affleck?
Wasn't it Ben Affleck?
That is incorrect. For a 2-point steal, no multiple choice available. Need to write down your answer within now 10 seconds.
No.
Oh, well, let's say 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. The machines, you have it? Andreyko?
Macquarie?
It's incorrect.
Incorrect, Janine.
No, she didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Janine, one more time. We're looking for Gavin O'Connor.
Gavin O'Connor.
Gavin
Who knows
O'Connor.
that?
I did, but I did have the
Is that
answer.
Wolverine Origins guy?
And
Gavin
Sunset
Hood.
Road. All right, your next question.
No one knew it.
Again, just as Stacey, who trails Mark Andreyko, who's in the lead by 4, is the following. Tate Taylor directed what 2011 film starring Emma Stone and Viola Davis?
The Help.
2 points. 2 points. Much needed. 2 points. All right, and your last question.
Yeah.
Stacey Howard, who directed the 2014 sci-fi flick Lucy?
Oh, Luc Besson.
I thought you might know that.
She ties up Mark Andreyko here. It's tied up. The machine is in a wonderful
That's
position.
right, she can spin the wheel. She gets a good category. She's going to have the lead going into round 3.
Machine is in a great position here as she had 1 point lead. She now gets a big spin here.
There it goes. Front with danger is the opponent's choice working. Hasn't reared its ugly head yet. Literally in agony. Christian wait to Meryl Streep. This is
Spinner's choice. Spinner's choice. What is she taking?
She went against the crowd.
So the machine here going big here. All right, so romantic comedy. Romantic comedy, 4 questions in romantic comedy. Oof. All right, here we go. Question number 1. Who plays reporter Kevin Doyle in 2008's 27 Dresses?
James Marsden.
2 points. All right. Cyclops. Question 2. What film features original songs Brown Shoes, Girls, and Drive It Like You Stole It?
Sing Street.
2 points. You've been nominated. All right. Question 3. Deborah Foreman played the title character in 1983's Valley Girl. Who played her punk rocker love interest, Randy?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Sean Penn, B, Nicolas Cage, C, Andrew Dice Clay, D, Patrick Swayze?
Nicolas Cage.
1 point. Wow.
Nice maneuver, the multiple choice there.
Good, smart move. And your final question here. In Clueless, while being held at gunpoint, Cher refuses to lay on the ground because she doesn't want to ruin her dress by which totally important designer?
Alaya?
2 points.
Look at that.
You know, when Janice walked up to the wheel, we're saying she's got a chance to have the lead. We couldn't have predicted it would be a 4-point lead. She ran through a romantic
The machine has put herself in a wonderful position here going into the final round. Round number 3. Mark, how does it work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us up here at the answer desk a series of 3 numbers that range from 1 to 20. Those numbers are going to correspond to a movie trivia category. Because Janine's in the lead, she's going to be giving us her slate of numbers first. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question is 3 points. Your last question, should we make it that far, is worth 5 points. There is no stealing in round 3. There is no penalty for missing a question. Janine, like I said, you have a 4-point advantage over both Stacy and Mark. So what 3 numbers from 1 to 20 would you care to say feel lucky?
3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, 9 for the machine. Next, Stacey Howard is the higher ranked player. She can choose
12, 4, 19.
12, 4, 19. Mark and Draco for the 3 numbers, please.
1, 11, 17.
1, 11, and 17. All right.
Very, very odd choices, all 3.
So we're going to start here with Mark and Draco, who will answer his 2-pointer first. That is in the category number 1. All right, Mark, you chose for your 2-pointer in category number 1, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt movies. Brad Pitt plays a character by the name of Billy Bean.
Moneyball. Moneyball.
Moneyball.
2 points. All right. Bounce to Stacey Howard.
All right, and what's number 12, Stacey? It's 12. Of course it was. All right, Stacey Howard, you are now up in the category 12 is what you selected for your 2-point question. That corresponds to the category of new releases, recently released films, and your question is, in what new release-ish movie does Owen Wilson play the father to Augie, the main protagonist of the movie?
Wonder. Wonder.
Wonder?
2 points.
One of your favorite movies of last night.
Absolutely.
You were an emotional wreck.
I was. All right, now we go back to Mark and Draco now, who has a chance to take his first lead, and that is going to be category 11. That is horror. Horror. All right. In American Psycho, who plays victim Paul Allen that Patrick Bateman murders
Jared
with
Leto?
an axe? Jared Leto. 3 points. All right. So now we jump back to. Now we go to Stacy.
Stacey, you selected number 4, and that corresponds to your 3-point question in the world of thrillers. Speaking of thrillers, pretty good match going on. All right, your question is...
I get that reference.
Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what thriller?
Get out. Get out. Get
5,
out.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Catherine Keener and Bradley Whitford play the Armitages in what thriller?
Get out.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
Looking for Get Out.
Get out.
Oh,
Get
dang it!
All right, so now Stacey Howard has to hit this 5-pointer or she will be the first one eliminated.
That's right, Stacey Howard, you selected number 19. And that corresponds to your 5-point question in the world of Will Smith. The wonderful world of Will Smith.
Does Will Smith have a world?
And your question is, for 5 points and to stay alive, name the film where an affluent New York couple finds their lives touched, intruded upon, and compelled by Will Smith's character, who is never quite who he says he is.
Collateral Beauty?
That is...
And with that, Stacey Howard has been eliminated.
6 degrees of separation.
So it is down to the machine and Mark and Draco.
Now, Stacey,
Stacey, you don't have to leave if you don't want. You don't have to leave if you don't want. You don't have to leave.
I just sit here as a loser?
You can, if you want to see how it pans out, it's up to you.
You want to yell your song? Feel free to leave.
Leave in shame?
It's up to you.
stay there and support her fellow Viper
Yeah.
Squatty.
All right, so it does now bounce to the machine here. It bounces to the machine. Now she has to try to take the lead back and force Mark
Come on,
Draco to
Janine.
his 5-pointer. And this is category number 2, where it was
Category 3, excuse me. Category 3 for your 2-pointer, Janine. That was comic book movies. All right. Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Liam Neeson! Liam Neeson!
5.
Liam Neeson!
4.
Repeat the
3.
question.
Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Liam Neeson! Come on, Janine!
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Who plays the real Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins?
Liam Neeson!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson. So now the machine goes.
One more repeat.
Janine has one more repeat. Janine has one more repeat here. She has number 6. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Number 6 is her 3-pointer. Sports movies. Sports movies. Who plays Robert Redford's love interest in The Natural?
Is that Glenn Close? Glenn Close?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Barbara Streisand.
Looking for Glenn Close. So now, looking for Glenn Close. So now, Janine has to hit this 5. If Janine hits the 5, it bounces to Mark, and then Mark has to hit his 5 in order to win. If she misses it, Mark and Draco will be moving on to play Ethan Irwin in a number 1 contender match. Here is the final question. Category number 9 for the machine. Here we go. Category of rom-coms. Category of rom-coms.
Look at that. She's spun it and right with it round 2.
Here we go. All right. This bro-centric 2014 rom-com starred Zac Efron, Miles Teller, and Michael B. Jordan.
It's that party movie.
5,
It's that
4,
party movie.
3.
Repeat the question.
Final one. This bro-centric 2014
party
rom-com
movie.
starred Zac Efron, Miles Teller,
Last
and
Night.
Michael B. Jordan.
Is it about last night?
5, 4,
About last night?
3, 2, 1. And your winner! Crushing defeat for the machine.
Didn't match though. And Mark and Draco come out on top.
Crushing defeat for the machine. She's furious right now. Crushing defeat to where the machine had it. The machine won. Look, she had 3 chances. Just it didn't work in her favor. Mark and Draco held strong. He is going to play Ethan Irwin here for a potential shot at a championship. There comes Marquia to support the Viper Squad. Viper Squad fought really hard. It was a great match, but in Draco, he just pulled it out.
I thought both Serpents played very well here today, and we'll never know if Mark and Draco would have gotten his 5-pointer, but Janine could have pushed him to the brink. She did so well with romantic comedies in round 2. Just came across one she couldn't quite conjure in round 3, and that made all the difference.
All right, so now we're going to get an opportunity here to hear from both the victorious Fife Club and from, obviously, the disappointed Viper Squad. Here we go.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with the Fife Club, a very proud Emma Fife, and of course Mark and Draco. Fantastic match. Well done, sir.
It wasn't pretty, and it wasn't sexy, but I guess a win is a win. There were some deep cut questions there. I actually thought Janine had it, and she's someone to watch. She's coming into her own. I'm scared of her. I beat her this time, but that was. Thank you.
Yeah. As thrilled as I am, obviously, that Mark won, and as you say, a win is a win. It was off to a little bit of a scary start, but I never stopped believing because I know what Mark Andrico is capable of. But you know what, Janine really did have a very impressive showing, and I've played her before, and Bonnie played her before, and she's not just a fluke. She's the real deal, and I do think that she is somebody to keep an eye on. And maybe she'll get an attitude adjustment judgment and make better choices about who she allies herself with.
So now, does this put the beef to rest between you and the Viper Squad? I feel like this has to be the end of it, right?
I mean, at this point, between everybody in our faction, we've beaten all of them. Yes, Janine defeated me in a match, but then I bounced right back and defeated Jay Washington. Then we had Rachel Cushing in her match against Markia, which is one of the best matches that Rachel has ever played. And that's saying something given the level of competitor that Rachel is. And then Andreyko just beat the other two. So let me put it this way. We don't have anything left to prove at this point. What we do still have left to prove is how far Mark Andreyko really is going to go in this league. At this point, he is going to be the third member of the Fife Club to get a #1 contender match. And if he wins, he'll be the third member of the Fife Club to go up in a title match. And that's something that's pretty impressive in my opinion. Obviously I'm biased, but you know.
Absolutely. So what's next? Who do you want next?
Excuse me, can I?
Oh, hey,
Ethan!
Borrow this for one moment.
Most polite interview.
You can just leave the food on the table out there.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means.
You're the delivery boy. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the guy who's going to destroy you. I was actually going to come out here and say congratulations, but I don't even know if I want to do that now. Because look, I've known this guy a long time. He's a great writer, incredibly talented, but unfortunately that means nothing because you're in
Hollywood. It doesn't.
You're in my way, and I got to go through you to get to that title. So I'm sorry. It's just what's going to happen.
I respect your playing abilities. As you said, we've known each other for a very long time. I'm a little bit nervous, but everybody has their weaknesses. Even Achilles had a heel, and I'm going to find yours. So it's going to be bloody, but I think I'm going to be left standing.
That may be the case, but as I said when I went up against McWeeny, yeah, you know a lot, but I know a lot more.
We'll see. Christian, you want to set a date?
See ya.
They're doing my tags now to get out of interviews? And we're back with the Viper Squad. Jay Washington, I know that probably didn't go the way you wanted it to, but your girls put up a hell of a fight. I mean, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of after that match.
Who said I'm ashamed of anything? I'm not ashamed. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna tell you why. The final score was Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 13. The final score could have been, well, not even the final, going into another question could have been Mark Andreyko 14, Stacey Howard 11, Janine 14, but Christian Howard Christian Harloff, Howard, whoever he is, on the table didn't want to act like he heard Janine say repeat the question when he was trying to say time's up. So that caused her not to have that point. So you see this issue I'm having? I feel sorry for Stacey. Stacey knew it. The will didn't go her way. It happens to all of us. Janine got screwed out of this. I don't call this as an Andreyko win. I don't call this as a Fife Club win. I call this as a screw in the Viper Club thing. That's what's been happening over and over again.
Yeah. Janine, you had a really impressive match, and then it's just kind of like you ran out of gas that last round. How are you feeling?
I still had gas. I just got cheated. That's what happened.
I didn't want to say anything, but Emma Fife was really close to Christian Harloff when he did hear you. But I'm saying her force wizardry, it's a real thing. I'm just saying.
I mean, I brought a wig. I don't know what else to do.
All this hocus pocus, non-in-focus stuff keep going on. All this Hogwarts and all this fart forts, it keeps happening. All this wizardry, crumbled up porgs and everything, sprinkly dust in Christian Harloff's hair. And that ain't shiny hair gel, that is porg magic. That is why this happened. You understand what I'm saying? There is a conspiracy, and I'm still gonna keep my petition in for the league to look into this demonic possession. Again, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is not like this, okay? Bishop T.D. Jakes said something that applies to this situation at the moment, okay? And also Smokey Norfolk, who was 4'2", say, I need you now, Lord. We need you now. This ain't right.
So, Jay, what happens next for the Viper Squad?
We go out and we rebound as always, and we figure out how to get Harloff and Ellis off the desk, and how to get a new commissioner, and we just get some blessed olive oil like my grandmama used to have, and put it on everybody's head, and fix Janine's hammer, and get her new multi-pass, and then get Marquis another match, cause they put up against a demon known as Rachel Cushing. Okay, man, gotta do this party pass. One, I'm better than Roker. Two, I'm better than... What the hell is it? Corruption? Is it? I keep this. Oh shit. Hey, welcome. Yeah, let's do this podcast. Come Sam.
Champs lunch! Champs lunch! Shit, what was that? What's up, Dan? Let's go. No, I'm good. I'm glad you're here. You know why? Because I'm not scared of you. I'm gonna embarrass you in front of all your friends, your little 5 horsemen. This is my league now, and you're in my world. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. You wanted me. You got me. Yeah. We're gonna play each other. But here's something I want you to understand. All right? To you, I'm some kind of mission, some kind of goal to accomplish. But what you gotta understand is that to me, you're practice. So, have fun doing whatever you're gonna do. Me and my friends, we'll see you in the ring. See you in the ring.
What's going on, everyone? Frank here, and it is time. It's Collider Collision 2.
And
first match of the day, the triple threat. Winner will face Ethan Irwin. Now, getting into it, it's a tight race early on. In the first round, Stacy and Janine each score 5 points, while Andrejko puts up 4 of his own. All three just a bit off from the league average this season of 6 points in the first round. Second round now, Andrejko up first. In Fantasy Sci-Fi, he goes 3 of 4 for 4 points. And coming into this match, Andrejko was just 2 of 6 in the category. As for Stacy, she lands on Directors and goes 2 of 4 for 4 points as well. Stacy was 4 of 6 in this category previous to this match, not to mention she got this exact category in her last match against Makuga. With Janine the last to go, she was in a great spot as she was down only 3 points. She takes advantage of Spinner's choice with round comms and goes a perfect 4 of 4 for 7 points, and now has a sizable 4-point lead over Stacy and Andrejko. Previous history tells us that when you are in this position that Janine was in, 73% of the time you walk away victorious. Into the final round, Stacy is the first to bow out, and Andrejko, he answers his 2 and 3 pointer to take a 1-point lead over Janine. However, Janine would go 0 for 3 and become just the 12th player in singles league history to do so. With Andrejko winning 14 to 13 over Janine, it's the 19th comeback win in singles league history, and just the 4th time a player has overcome a deficit of 4 points or more. On the day, let's start with Stacey Howard. She went 8 of 16 for 50%. And as for Janine, after having a great first 2 rounds, she ends up answering 10 of 18 for 56% correct. And as for Andrejko, he went 10 of 16 for 63% correct, which is 7 points below his lifetime average. Now that's it. That's match number 1. We got 4 more to go.
Alex Damon, who does a show called Star Wars Explained.
This guy is not only a Star Wars fan, though. He's a Schmoedown fan. I've seen this guy. He has watched all the matches. He follows all the rules. And and he came in here and he's kind of looking at the lights and realizing, oh my God, I'm here. But he knows his stuff.
I feel like I have to be here because I can't call myself Star Wars Explained and then not show up and put my money where my mouth is. I have to know my stuff. I had to come out to my wife the other day because we saw this announcement that Christian made, and I was like, I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is we get to meet Sam Witwer, but the bad news is I gotta play Sam Witwer. Governor Morgans and Sam. Legal Rs. Sam. Fly casual.
That is correct, Sam.
I spec.
That is correct, Sam. I spec.
2 points.
That's correct.
That's correct. Lamp.
Sam. That is correct.
Pierce.
That's correct.
Luke. All right.
That's a perfect round. He gets a bonus.
Mumbo jumbo.
For 1 more point.
The Eileniums is
2 points for Alex.
Duquesne.
2 points.
64.
2 points. Uncivilized. 2 points for Sam. Unlimited power. 2 more points there for Sam.
Camino, Geonosis, Tatooine.
The guy that's 1 point. Darth Vader only you could be simple. 3 points for Sam.
Wow. R4P17. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people going into this, they thought it was Sam's game to lose, and it was, but I wanted to come in and make him sweat a little bit and make it look like he wasn't just going to walk away with this easily.
How many times his normal rate did Han offer to pay Jabba if he would spare his life? Sam, pick a triple. And
is now waiting to see who he's going to play, and he's going to find out tonight. He plays the winner of this match at the Collider Collision. You've got, from Star Wars Explained, Alex Damon is here. Alex the Demon!
Alex, he is all business emerging.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, correct. Jar Jar Binks, side up 2. Father, Captain Phasma, Dubex, Shield Generator, Lyra, 3. Christophsis, the Great Warrior, 327. Comment scoring, programming binary load lifters, Ponda Baba, Palpatine, Delta.
And your winner, Alex the Demon! He's got it, the kid's got it. He's got it, he's going to the collision. He's playing Sam Whitworth for the belt.
Hey, Sam! Yeah, I know, I'm so excited about the collision. Listen, Alex is tough. I mean, all he does is make videos about Star Wars, but I really think you got this. What? Oh! Well, that's great news. Yeah, it does definitely make things a little challenging. Listen, I just spoke with Sam Whitworth, and, fortunately, he just booked a really, really great job.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, that means he's gonna be out of the Schmoedown for about 3 to 4 months.
But he's going to be at a collision.
No, it's happening immediately, unfortunately.
You know what? It's Sam. He is the face of the Star Wars Championship. He is so good as our Star Wars champion. We can't do anything without him. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Tell Sam congrats on the gig.
Okay.
And we will see him as soon as we can.
So what I just overheard right there, that's not gonna happen.
What do you mean? He's the face of the...
He can't. Let me stop it right here. He either shows up or he's stripped of the belt. It's as simple as that.
And I think that if Sam can't make it to the collision, then we're just going to have to give Alex the belt because, he's the champion. If he can't defend the championship, then it's going to go to Alex.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Sam Whitworth is not able to compete for the next couple of months. We're actually going to make you the reigning Star Wars champion because he's unable to fulfill his duties, and so it's all yours. Congratulations.
I mean, that's a beautiful belt and all, but I don't even want to touch it right now.
What do you mean? You're the Star Wars champion. Congrats.
No, I think I need to earn it.
So you mean I have to find you another competitor?
Could you, just put out some feelers, find someone that thinks they could take me on?
Hey everyone, I heard Alex Damon needs a challenger for the Star Wars Schmoedown Championship, and I'll do it. Alex is really, really good, but I guess I'll do it. I'll see you there.
to announce this Star Wars match for a belt. Ken Napzok. Ken, how the hell are you, sir?
You love that word, forming in your mouth. Former. It's like a Twinkie at a gas station convenience store. So good, but you spit it out. Former. All right, but I'm here. Nice of you to change your shirt and dress up for the Star Wars occasion. Pay respect to the greatest saga ever told.
And the greatest character in the greatest saga ever told is R2-D2. Plus, I spilled beer on my previous shirt. Thank you to PJ Campbell for dry cleaning my shirt. Hopefully to have that back later on in today's festivities. This match, Ken, has been through all sorts of craziness with the defending champion, the guy who made you a former champion, Sam Witwer, not being able to defend the belt. So what do? Now we have a bunch of chaos here. Kalinowski's involved. Thad Williams is involved.
I'm here calling it. I should be up there competing, but I don't know what's happened. I think what's happened here, look, it's unfortunate turn of events, but Sam Witwer, it's very clear he didn't want to be in this anymore because he knew eventually I'd come back and
that is not the reason why Sam Witwer is not here, is because he booked a very important job, so he's not going to be available for months. And so look, we had a decision to making Kalinowski really pulling some of the triggers. Kalinowski has a no tolerance policy. He doesn't care if you're a celebrity. He doesn't care about any of that stuff. All he cares about is making sure that that belt, if you can't defend it, it is going to go to Alex Damon. Then enter Thad Williams saying, well, look, okay, what can we do here? Alex Damon, he's already flying out here, and he said he could have just gotten the belt. You know what Alex Damon did? The competitor, the heart that this kid is. I thought he was a young Poe Dameron by the end of the live match, and he proved it because he wants to play. He put an open challenge to whoever could take him on in Star Wars Trivia, and wouldn't you know it, Mr. Rooster Teeth himself, Bruce Green, stepped up to the plate. Will he be Mighty Casey here today, Ken?
You said a lot of things there. You're like Dagnino at a happy hour. You just keep talking. But let me say this here. A lot of things in there. First of all, I respect Alex Damon for what he's did. I absolutely do respect that kid. I like what he does. And he and Scripshaw, I know I went out first live event. I respect both of them.
They beat you, remember?
All right, that's the word. But what you said about Kalinowski proves what I've always said. He says no tolerance for celebrities. Well, this is why they're working against me. They don't tolerate me either because I'm a draw as well. Don't you see, Mark? This is a system all coming out right in front. It's all right out
Not
there.
really sure that has anything to do with anything, but we are very excited to welcome Bruce Green into the studio to take on Alex Damon. And the winner is not only going to get the Star Wars Championship crown, they're going to get a very nice belt that has been provided to us by Jordan Afonso is the name. Thank you so much, Jordan. You can check out Jordan's, he's got an Etsy shop. It's etsy.com/shop/Oilers Workshop, and you can check out his Instagram page, Oilers_Workshop. You can see all of his cool stuff, and you look at that belt. Man, that could have been around your waist, but it is not, Ken.
Look, I have envy for that belt. When I was a champion, like RB3 raided a Target and glued some stuff together, and this is what they have now. Another thing working against me, but I covet that belt. I'm envious of whoever holds that belt.
RB3, now 21 can buy beer at Target, but lest we continue to divulge any more secrets about our young interns and staff here, the great hardworking staff here at Collider, how about we get to some of the pre-game chatter between Bruce Green and Alex Damon.
Of course, I am so excited to be here. I have been wanting that belt since I knew that it existed, since I saw it at Star Wars Celebration. So yeah, I'm very excited for a chance to play at the belt, finally.
So my name is Bruce Green. I work for Funhouse and Rooster Teeth, and I'm here to, I believe, become the #1 contender for the Star Wars Schmoedown Championship. This is for the title? This is for the title? I'm here to win the title right now, today!
I'm a little disappointed that I'm not playing Sam Witwer, quite frankly. I mean, that's the match that we all wanted to see, and I want a shot at taking him down one-on-one. He beat me just barely in that Fatal 5-Way, and that has haunted me. So I want to get at him again, but I mean, I get it. He's a busy guy. He makes the Star Wars.
Alex Damon from Star Wars explained he was going to be handed the title because Sam Witwer couldn't defend it, and he put out the open challenge. Alex put out the open challenge to anybody to see if they could take that championship away from Alex, and I accept it because why not? I know a lot about Star Wars. I actually really like Alex, but I feel like I could beat him. I've only done a little bit of studying. This was kind of a last-minute thing. Thad asked me to do it just a few days ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. Let's do it.
I understand why Thad had to strip the championship from Sam. I have mixed feelings about it because, like I said, I wanted to face him, but who knows when I would have had another shot. Like, I had to fly across the country to do this, and I'm here, and I want a chance at it no matter what.
Today, at the Collider Collision, Alex, you are going to probably go down. Maybe. And if you don't, then you're going to really be hurting because you're going to realize that other people out there might be able to challenge you. And then if I win, you're going to feel really bad.
Bruce, again, I've been a fan for a long time. I respect the hell out of you, but I am going to walk away with that belt. I kind of need that belt at this point.
You see that, and you wouldn't expect anything less from these. See, I don't know what a Sam Whitwer would have brought. I know what other personalities have brought to matches of this magnitude, but Green and Damon, they're just those are just two eggs with upper management written all over. Very nice to each other.
What is it that you say you do here? But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that. This is what a stage. This is like debuting on a big, giant WrestleMania like Ronda Rousey. Bruce Green is showing up here. This is the first time we see him at Collision 2. What that itself is quite an accomplishment, one for the history books, but the battle is about to begin.
That's right. What is the tale of the tape, Ken? You're going to tell us a little bit about what these lads are good at, and if they have any flaws, I don't want to hear them. I want to hear what their strengths are.
Right, absolutely. Alex Damon's strengths include Star Wars, and I don't want to give it away. I might give an answer. I know his other strength too. It's specific in Star Wars, someone on the Rebellion. But Bruce Green, his strengths include Star Wars, and allegedly Star Wars. They've come to the right store.
All right, well, we are about set here to go in the studio. The crowd is ready. We might have a record capacity here for this Collider Collision Part 2. Ken, I think it's about time to get it on.
Yeah, it is time, Mark. In fact, it's time for the movie trivia! Introducing first, the first challenger, representing Rooster Teeth and making his Schmoedown debut with a record of 0 wins and 0 losses. This is Bruce Green.
Happiness step coming out here, ring it. Dancing his way. Maybe the first time we've had the lager known as Modelo. Delicious.
That's an excellent choice, sir. And now, his opponent, with a Star Wars record of 1 win and 1 defeat, representing Star Wars Explained, the #1 contender to the Star Wars Trivia Championship of the World, Alex the Demon Damon!
That just wouldn't be fair, Ken.
That wouldn't be fair at all. That wouldn't be fair at all. All right, Mark, you're going to deliver the rules to these fine contenders.
I certainly will. Alex Damon, who was so good at the live event, and Bruce Green, kind enough and bold enough to be joining us here today, thinks he can take down Alex. Here's how we play in round 1. Again, it's a 5-round match, so pace yourselves. Hydrate with Dasani, which does have salt in it. Hydrate with Modelo, which does contain a little bit of alcohol. In round number 1, you're going to hear 10 questions to the field. These questions are from 10 different corners of the Star Wars galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round 1. As soon as we ask the question, you have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer on whiteboards that will be provided to you momentarily. When we ask you by name to give us your answer, you please show the whiteboard to the camera, at the same time verbalize your answer into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the 5 rounds of the match. The JTE rule is when, if you're not sure you heard something right, you can ask us to repeat a question, or if you just need to buy yourself some time for more you wily veteran players. We also have 1 challenge for each of you that you can use at any time during the match.
That is very well stated, sir.
It's not written down here. I'd like people to know that. It's all in the noggin.
Good. All right, Alex, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Bruce, are you ready?
You bet.
Crowd ready? Yeah. And let's get ready to Schmoedown!
favorite Star Wars quotes. I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Your first question comes from Revenge of the Sith. That is the category Revenge of the Sith, episode 3. And your question is, who went looking for Yoda the moment he saw thousands of troops attack the Jedi Temple? One of the prequels.
Starting with the prequels there. As a hashtag prequelist like myself.
Some people have this as their favorite Star Wars movie.
No, I've seen
5.
What the hell is his name? It's Jimmy Smits. He played... How can I forget his name? Ah! I can't remember his name.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alex, your answer.
Bail Organa.
Bail Organa!
Point, Bruce Green.
Chewbacca.
It is not Chewbacca. He's in Revenge of the Sith, does appear at the end. That is not the correct answer, Ken.
Yeah, I think emotionally Chewbacca would have done it if he could. All right. Second question comes from the category of Attack of the Clones, Star Wars Episode 2. Question is, in the Geonosis prison cell, what color are the electric bonds holding Obi-Wan's wrists and ankles?
We are getting specific.
We are off and running.
We have
as
that's
they
a lot
might
of
say.
Star Wars.
Whoa!
Can you repeat that?
Yes, sir. 1 JT rule for Alex. In the Geonosian prison cell, what color are the electric bonds holding Obi-Wan's wrists and ankles? Looks like Alex may have got the information he was needing from that repeat.
That's right. He started to write something down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for answers starting with Bruce.
Red.
That is incorrect. Alex.
Blue?
Blue.
They were, in fact, blue. Yes. Light blue. Bruce, yet to get on the board. Perhaps he can do so with a question from the classic trilogy, the greatest Star Wars movie of all time, Return of the Jedi. Your question is, how many Ewoks helped Chewbacca commandeer an Imperial walker?
One of the highlights of my childhood was that scene.
I think Ewoks are massively underrated. I love them to death.
5, 4,
Cute.
3,
Fierce.
2, 1. Looking for answers starting with Alex.
2.
That is correct. Bruce.
2.
2.
Even spelled out too, like a gentleman.
It's good. All right. Fourth question comes in the category of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Who narrowly avoids being injured when Anakin starts his pod racer for the first time? That's
camped out for 2 days.
not one of the greatest scenes from my childhood.
Camped out for 2 days.
One of the greatest scenes from my adulthood.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Bruce.
Jar Jar?
That is
That's
correct.
correct on the board.
Jar Jar.
That's correct. 4-2 lead here. 4-2 lead.
Alex Damon still perfect in round 1. Your next question comes from the world of The Force Awakens. And your question is, according to Rey, how does BB-8 respond when she asked him where he came from? You know,
Do I look like that Kermit meme?
It's a great meme. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Alex.
That's classified. That's true.
Bruce. Coy. Shit.
Kind of coy.
Shout out to his friend Coy Jander watching at home.
All right, question number 6. Question number 6 comes from A New Hope. What giant beast of burden is spooked by a swoop bike as Luke Skywalker drives into Mos Eisley?
I mean, I've seen that movie a bunch. Hard question, that one. This is truly a
5,
championship test.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Looking for answers starting with Bruce.
I know it's not Bantha.
That is correct. Incorrect for the answer.
Ronto.
Ronto it is.
Wow.
Ronto it is.
Alex Damon still perfect in round 1. He's got a 4-point advantage, and we will point out that if Alex does get the next 4 right, that's a perfect round 1, and he will be asked a bonus question that is just to him. Your next question comes from The Empire Strikes Back, Episode 5. How many moons could be seen above the planet Hoth? That's the cold one.
Yeah.
It's a vacation destination for the richer.
Right, Jack.
0?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Looking for answers starting with Alex.
3.
That's correct. Bruce.
0. No. Thought we'd be doing a trick question here. Not the case.
I didn't do any prep.
All right, question 8 comes from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Before entering Jeddah City, Jyn Erso told Cassian Andor that they should leave K2SO behind, except she referred to K2 as something else. What did she call him? I do like that K2. He's fun. Yeah, he's fine.
These are tough.
Yeah, this is
like
to know.
the U.S. Open.
5,
Robot?
4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Bruce.
Bucket of bolts.
Incorrect. Bruce.
Target practice.
Target practice it is. Alex states perfect.
I like that bucket of bolts call.
6 points.
However, incorrect, Alex. 2 away from a perfect round 1. Your next question comes from the world of The Last Jedi, which I hear is being remade. Your question.
Don't make fun of me. My producers have a lot of money for this.
Your question in The Last Jedi. How many porgs did Chewie cook over an open flame? Ash Carlson, not going to be a fan of that question.
Pork nuts roasted on an open fire.
Jennifer Landa, not a fan of that
5,
query.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for answers starting with Alex.
1.
That's incorrect.
3.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 2.
2
He's about to
porgs.
eat one. He had another on the fire.
2 porgs.
All right, not a perfect round for Alex, but he's still got a 8-2 lead.
Starting to think this Alex kid doesn't know anything about Star Wars.
All right, 10th and final question in round 1 is from the category of mixed bag.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. In A New Hope, who was the last one to jump down the Death Star's garbage chute?
One of my favorite scenes from
I didn't ask you.
Just sit here.
Han Solo.
5, 4, 3, 2. Former champion Ken Napzok 1. And let's go to Bruce first.
Solo?
That is correct. Han.
That is correct. Put them together. You got his name.
We would have accepted Han Solo. We would have accepted Harrison Ford. We would not have accepted Alden Ehrenreich, but he was good in that movie. We go to round number 2, and this is the wheel round. I had mentioned on that wheel are 12 wedges from different parts of the Star Wars galaxy. The first spin option is going to go to Alex Damon because Alex does have a commanding 9-3 lead. I'll remind each competitor that there is 5 questions in each category that you are going to be asked. Your question value is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us to provide you with multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer, in which case the value of the question goes down to 1 point. And I want to remind each competitor that you can steal in round 2. If your opponent missed their question, we will go to you before revealing the correct answer. So, Alex, you're up. It is decision time, my man. Would you like to spin the wheel or defer to Bruce Green of Rooster Teeth fame?
I'll let Bruce go first.
Here comes Bruce. You'll get up and spin. Interesting decision by Damon because this is a great opportunity for Bruce to get some points on the board and feel good about himself.
Spin us in.
He does a show called Rooster Teeth. That is a cock of the walk spin, Ken.
I don't understand the reference.
It's a cock of the walk. It's a turn of phrase. Cocks, roosters.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't make that dirtier than it has to be. It's still early in the collision. All right, we go to Empire Strikes Back.
Empire. Is he going to stick with Empire? He's going to stick with Empire Strikes Back.
He's going to stick with Empire. All right. Bruce, I will be administering the questions to you. Ken will be asking the questions to Alex. You chose The Empire Strikes Back, which some have said is the second best Star Wars movie after Return of the Jedi. Your first question is, what character is used as a human shield by an Imperial officer towards the end of the film?
Can I have multiple choice?
Certainly. Is it A, Chewbacca, B, Princess Leia, C, C-3PO, or D, Lando Calrissian?
I'm going to say Chewbacca.
That is incorrect for the steal, Alex.
Leia.
1 point goes to Alex. Can't afford to give up steals in this round, Ken.
Yep.
Your next question, Bruce. Who orders the rebels on Hoth to prepare for a ground assault?
General Riken.
2 points for Bruce. Yeah, you take some punches early, you wake up, and he still has plenty to go here in round 2.
Absolutely.
Your next question. What did Darth Vader say after Luke fell into the carbonite freezing chamber?
All too easy. I guess you're
choice. Yes. Is it A, all too easy? B, your destiny lies with me, Skywalker? C, perhaps you're not as strong as the Emperor thought? Or D, I have you now?
A.
All too easy.
1 point.
That's all too easy, yes.
All right. All right, your next question. What sector did rebel ground troops abandon to protect the Hoth evacuation fighters?
I need multiple choice on that one.
Is it A, Sector 12, B, Sector 13, C, Sector 17, or D, Sector 11?
Sector 13. B.
5.
Sector 17?
That is incorrect. Alex and Steele. 12. It is 12.
Oh.
Damon goes up by 5.
Glad you knew it.
All right. All right. And your last question. It is a championship match, Ken, and this next question has championship medal. In The Empire Strikes Back, according to C-3PO, what are the odds of successfully navigating an asteroid field?
3.
6,720 to 1.
That is incorrect, Alex.
3,720 to 1.
He got it, he got 2 points, and it's one number off. He had it. He proves he's seen the movie, Ken, but you're just one number off, ended up being 3,000 off, and Alex Damon gets it, and that's a big 2-point steal. And
All right, Alex is coming up here to spin.
Here comes Alex.
Good spin. He goes like a reverse. It's like those guys that bowl. Ever see Cody Hall bowl?
Interesting.
Like that.
Wrist action on it.
Yeah.
It's like watching Jim Furyk swing a golf club, Ken.
Hello, friends.
This could be the greatest Star Wars movie of them all.
Return of the Jedi. He's going to keep it.
He's gonna keep it. And I feel like that's a favor to me. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like Alex did that to shout out Mark Ellis, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's offering Mark.
absolutely.
I am actually going to ask the questions in round 2 to Alex as well, so Ken can keep his beady little eyes off the master document. Your question in the world of Return of the Jedi, first of 5, Alex. Which Moth was charged with overseeing the construction of the second Death Star?
Gerard.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's my favorite of the Moths. You know that?
He's a very personable Moth.
T.N. Gerard,
I feel like he's
absolutely.
got stuff going on at home. Your next question. Alex, who is the first rebel to cause an Imperial scout trooper to crash his speeder bike?
Chewbacca.
2 points. He hit one with a crossbow right out of the gate.
Good shot, Joey.
Your next question, Alex. What holding sector did Admiral Akbar order Green Group to stick close to during the second Death Star battle?
MV7.
I think you've seen the film, Ken. That is 2 more points.
Yeah.
Your next question. Whose leg did we see Wicket hug? Han. 2 more points.
2 more points.
Now
41 to 6.
a perfect round number 2, and really to put some pace between himself and Bruce Green. When Darth Vader's shuttle is approaching the second Death Star, what color code clearance is given in order to deactivate the security shield?
Multiple choice.
The crowd here.
I can steal it now if you want.
Unfortunately, that is not on the table just yet. Alex, is it A, blue, B, red, C, black, or D, gold?
Red?
Blue. He did not steal it. He just got it right. That is a blue for 1 point. I've seen that movie about 200 times. I know one of those answers. Alex Damon, 22 to 6 over Bruce Green. We don't know how Sam Witwer would have fared up to this point, but we know that Bruce Green was brave enough to step into the ring against Alex Damon. He is feeling the full brunt of him right now as we move on to the betting round. This is round number 3. Whoever is winning, so in this case it's going to be Alex, will spin the wheel. Whatever category the wheel lands on, you guys will have 1 question from that category. And before we ask the question, you're going to wager 0 to 3 points, depending on how confident you are in the category that is about to be spun. Alex, you may step up at your leisure. He's got a 16-point lead here.
Yeah.
Gonna have to put our mask skills to the test.
Yeah, absolutely. He's walking away as he should there.
Goes around and around and around.
Alex's jacket's one of my favorite things here. It's a great jacket.
It is a nice, like a Han Solo Indiana Jones hybrid. Here it goes. It's his movie quotes.
Quotes, all right.
Movie quotes.
Well, that's the first time today I'm glad I'm not competing.
That's right. All right, gentlemen, so you saw that it was movie quotes. We need you to write down your number that you're going to wager, and we're going to have one of our line judges. Bruce, if you would mind showing it to our man Alex, and Comster, if you could just check out Alex's real quick for confirmation. And here we go. I'm going to ask the question to the field. Please write down within 15 seconds your best attempt at an answer. Who said, "This will begin to make things right"? At the beginning of The Force Awakens, we need the character name. Begin to make things right. In The Force Awakens.
That's right.
Let's down the rest attempt at an answer. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can't remember the character.
Alex Damon, what was your answer?
Laura Santeca.
All right, and Bruce?
Old Man Jedi.
Both are kind of accurate, but we did need the character name. And Bruce, how many points did you wager? 3. He wagered 3, so he's going to lose 3 here. And so he's down to 3 points. And Alex, you got the correct answer. How many points did you wager? 3.
And your winner!
Whoever else owned it to Alex Damon will begin to make things right in the Star Wars universe.
Wow, you know what? I give first credit to Bruce for stepping in here, taking an open challenge, and coming into this arena on a big stage in front of Collider Collision crowd and the fans everywhere. Bruce, we hope you come back and do more with us here. But what can you say about Alex Damon? This kid, he is Star Wars Explained. He explains it. He's how I trained. I've said that before, and he kind of proved it here today, taking a belt that maybe was hidden from the start.
Ken, I have a theory. I think that when Alex came out, I think the book was actually reading Alex. That's how much he knows about Star Wars movie trivia. But I give all the credit in the world to Bruce Green stepping up here. He took a shot at the champ. He missed, but man, how hard is it to come into the white-hot spotlight of the Collider Collision 2 to go up against the champ of worthy champion like Alex Damon? It's not easy, and Bruce Green's got nothing to hang his head about. We're going to have an interview with both the winner and the loser, and then when we come back, it's going to be Christian Harloff sitting right here in this chair and myself, because we have a matchup for the ages, or maybe it's going to be the most lopsided match in the history of the Schmoedown. Dangerous Dan Merle will be taking on the dastardly team action villain himself, True Guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your new Star Wars champion, Alex Damon. Alex, you got to be riding a little bit of a high right now.
You know, it does feel good, I won't lie. I mean, I've wanted this belt for a long time, but on the other hand, this is kind of unfinished business. I mean, yes, I am holding it, but I'm not going to feel like it's truly mine.
It looks good there.
It does look great. I mean, the guy that made this, hats off to him, but I'm not going to feel like it's really mine until I face Sam.
Yeah, so I guess we're not showing up kind of has laid a little bit of a bittersweet feeling on the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. He's very busy. I get that he can't be here, but this is kind of an open invitation to Sam. Whenever he wants to challenge me, I would love to face him one-on-one. Whenever he can, just let me know. I'll fly back out.
I mean, Alex, I think that you've displayed quite a bit of knowledge. Some of those were some super deep cuts. The cuts just keep getting deeper. Are you a little concerned that at any point they're just going to be unanswerable?
No. No, not really. I mean, I think that the harder it gets, like, yeah, there might be some that I don't get, but I think that's what it's all about, is the challenge. And how much can I know? And some of that was just like, I happened to read that, like, yesterday, so it comes down to luck sometimes.
And your opponent, Bruce Green, he stepped up at a moment's notice to make sure that this match happened and that you had someone to even compete against. That's got to mean a lot, too.
All credit to Bruce. Yes, I have been a huge fan of him and his channel Funhouse for a long time. He
really stepped up. He just didn't get the prep time that I did or any of the competitors have. So, I mean, it's hard to come out here for your first time and do a championship match like I have nothing.
Yeah, we're not answering basic questions at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing but respect for him.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations again. Really hope that you get your chance against Whitwer sometime soon.
Oh, thank you. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna take this home to Atlanta, right? Yeah, this is mine now. I don't know if it'll fit in my carry-on.
I don't think we're gonna let you do that.
Well,
TSA won't for sure.
when Christian turns his back, we'll see.
Bruce, welcome to the Schmoedown.
Yeah, I guess I'm here, and I got mopped the floor by the champion. I'll take it. That's fine. That's no problem.
No, Bruce, but I mean, thank you so much for stepping in at the last moment to take a match like this, because as you've seen, they're not like your mom and dad Star Wars questions. These are deep-cut trivia questions.
Do the questions get easier, or are those like? No. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah.
Now, do you feel like if you'd had a little bit more time, I mean, you took this match in like the 11th hour and 59 minutes. Do you feel like if you'd had a little more prep time, that you would have been better prepared for a match like this?
I think I would have. I think I would have been able to actually watch the films and read the wikis, because I hadn't done that. It was about, I think it was about 48 hours notice, and
wow.
I would have been able to do it. But to be honest with you, I think Alex still would have beat me. I mean, Alex is a monster. He's obviously very well prepared. He runs a YouTube channel about Star Wars, and all respect in the world to Alex. And I'm just honored to even lose to him.
What's next for you? Are you gonna stick around here?
Yeah, you know what? I am. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do some studying. Hopefully, they'll kind of put me in the bottom, and then maybe I'll work my way up the ranks. And
That's how you do it.
Maybe I'll see Alex again. Maybe not. But either way, I'm just glad I was the go-between for the belt.
That's how you do it. You know, you sneak back up in the rankings, and before you know it,
we'll see what happens.
I like that.
My people, my brothers, the horsemen. What's going on? We got the Inner Geekdom champ going on. Matt Nose, dude. My pizza boy. How you doing? Outlaw? Mr. Outlaw? Oh, dudes. Oh, man. This is something like out of a dream. You know what I mean, dudes? Y'all want to get like drinks after this? Or like some pizza? Head over to... Oh, really? Oh, I thought that maybe... What's up, guys? How's it going? Hey. You're dangerous. You're dangerous, Dan Merle. You know that. I don't have to tell you. That's right. That's yeah. I'll see you, miss. Damn it. I had a speech that I wrote that I always carry on me in case I ever meet you, and I left it at home. That's all right. You can send it to me. Oh, really? Tell me the next time. Give me your phone number, maybe, and I can later. But next time, maybe. Yeah. Yep. You're real. You're actually here. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. You're playing. I'm shaking and all that. You're playing Andrew Guy today? I am playing Andrew Guy. You're going to beat him, right? Oh, I sure hope so, yeah. Okay, yeah. You got it, because you know he attacked me in the hallway once? And Roka and Nose saved me. I preferred it to have been you, but they were just there. But, yeah, they're bullies. They're mean dudes. They run around like they own the place. He has a cane for some reason. I don't know why. But maybe you could, like, break the cane after you beat him, huh? Well, I tell you what, Dale, for you, I'm going to do my best. But I got to go get ready. You know my name? It's nice to meet you. Have a good one. I got to go do a fight. Thanks for the support, Al. I appreciate it.
Let him go.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Oh, yeah. I love this place.
Alright, back here with another quick breakdown. With Sam Whitwer unable to defend the belt, Bruce Green steps in against Alex Damon, and this one was over before it even got started. Alex races off to a 9-3 lead over Bruce, and if you're Bruce, it doesn't get any better from here on his turn in the second round. He adds only 3 more points, while Alex adds on 13 points to give him an ungodly 22-6 lead. The third round is where it all ended by a final score of 25-3. Looking at Alex's dominance, he only missed 1 question today, going 18 of 19 for 95% correct. To date, Alex has answered 54 of 60 questions thrown his way. That's 90% correct live time. That's it for this one. We're off to do match number 3.
There he is! What's up, champ? 2 champs in the same goddamn room. How's that feel? Sexy, right? Sexy. How you doing, man? Talking to me? You ready to watch me beat Mo? Of course I'm talking to you. Come on, man. Kings talk to kings, all right? We don't deal with these peasants over here, okay? Where'd you get that microphone? I'll see. Look. Champ's lunch, all right, after this. What's up, everybody? Hey, Dale, the dude. What's up, man? You ready to see? All right, whatever, cool. The Queenie. What's up, man? Champion to champion. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You see this? Everyone knows who's going to win today. Yo, what's up, everybody? Yeah, that's right. Everyone's hyped, huh? Everyone's excited. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Right? Hey, Jessica, what's up, girl? You ready to watch me win today? My God, what is this? A Zima? What is this? Who's that? You got lovely hair. I love the hair. It looks great. You rooting for the right guy today? You rooting for the winner today?
I'm rooting for the only guy that's gonna be.
That's right, Andrew guy. That's right, girl. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Dan Moore, where are you, motherfucker? Let's go.
And your winner and
J.K. Simmons.
And your winner, and
what nobody knew except for me was that this was a double retirement match because I made up my mind a long time ago that the next time I lost this belt, it'd be time to step away from the game. The commission doesn't know about this. Nobody knows about this. I have decided that it is time to step away from the Schmoedown for a while. I will be back, but there's a lot of new blood down there. There's a lot of people that want that belt, and I think now's the perfect time to give all of them a shot at it.
we here put the fucking league on notice. We brought scrubs on like JTE, Finstock, Makuga, Roka. Look, we're here to take over. We're the Young Bucks. This is an old network, man. You guys gotta change it around.
So I do not hold you personally responsible, but your partner is gone, and you cannot compete in the teams with him for the next 3 months.
representing Screen Junkie.
It's not true.
One champ to another. This is a really big moment for me.
Yo, what's up, man? Champ? What's up, champ? So,
going to a Champ's Lunch? Champ's Lunch! Champ's Lunch!
What's up, man? We got to beat Dan Mall. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. As it is. I would like to say. Look, man, only got to beat Dan Mall. I don't know if you know that. I know you're new around here. It's a Collider. It's kind of a big deal. Dan Mall was one of the biggest, heaviest hitting competitors in the whole league, and then I came along, and honestly, he hasn't shown his face since, man. I was born in 1988, so I'm about to turn 30, you know. It's been a crazy run. It's been a crazy run these last 6 months.
Destiny True God! And then the most famous Team Action! Ladies and gentlemen, the Shire Wolves! I am not finished talking to these people yet. You know what else I can do other than sell out arenas that none of you can do? And no one else in this league can do, and especially not you, fake commissioner? Is I can get Dan Morrow here tonight. Morrow! Come on! You know, Dan, I got a couple questions for you to, ease you back into the league. What's your first name? Stan? Oh! This is what you want? Are you playing me out? Is this what's happening? You turning on music while I'm talking?
I don't know.
This is a joke.
I'm playing.
Somebody run in their mouth. So I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Because I'm sick of it. I want to hear one word from your mouth. And that word is yes. You are going to play me at the collision. Fine.
Definition of a grudge match. You have dastardly Drew Guy, who is going to be going head to head with the former two-time champion of the world, Dangerous Dan Morrow returns. Most popular characters we've ever had in the league. He is back. Here's how this all broke down.
This is exciting stuff. I mean, Dan Morrow's about to walk through that curtain. He's like Mr. Dream in Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He's going up against Glass Joe.
We haven't seen Dangerous Dan Morrow since he and I played back last August. We played for the championship.
I remember that.
And afterwards, he told me, and he surprised me and everyone else, the whole Schmoedown community, when he said, "I'm done. I'm hanging it up. I'm retired."
Gave it up, one-way Greyhound ticket out of town.
And he left, and we didn't see him, and he wasn't coming back. And people thought, would he be back for the Spectacular? He wasn't there. People thought, would he be back for the tournament last year? He wasn't there. And it was like, okay, this is a real thing. Morrow is going to be a guy, someone who'll be in the Hall of Fame, but that's it.
Moved on with his life in a cabin in Montana.
Let's rewind now to the free-for-all. So you talk about what Andrew Guy, first of all, who had an amazing
amazing run in the tournament with his partner.
Played very well. Played very well.
They were finalists against the now champions above the line where they lost, but Andrew Guy lost control of his temper, tackled John Roca.
It was a horrific incident and a regrettable one, I would say.
Physical and was
sorry to the families out there.
Suspended from the league for 2 months, so no one had seen him. So now here's the free-for-all, where we're thinking Dan Murrell could maybe return. The music hits, the Jaws music starts, and who comes through those curtains? Guy. Guy ruins, absolutely
Nobody
ruins,
wants to see that.
Crushes dreams, his reactions, people screaming and yelling, and then he goes on this tirade for the next couple of weeks and saying, I'm the guy that beat Dan Murrell. I took out Dan Murrell. And he really believed that he eliminated Murrell from existence.
Yeah, and like, I know if you hear this, and this is one of the first Schmoedowns you've ever seen, you're like, okay, so they got a retired guy and they got a guy who tackled somebody? That's who's playing in the match? What you're about to see is arguably the greatest competitor in the history of the Schmoedown playing somebody else who competes in the Schmoedown.
What I would say, I think that the fair thing to say about Guy is Andrew Guy has become a presence in the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Good cane wielding.
You look at what happened at that live event. June 2nd at that event, Andrew Guy came in hot. He was pissed off after the events of the match against Shire Wolves, and he called that and he mocked Murrell. And then what happens? One of the greatest moments in Schmoedown history, the 5 horsemen form. We get the reveal of Jason Inman, Matt Nost, John Roca, Mark Riley, and then here comes Murrell, and then he challenges, and here we have the match today. Couple this ridiculous thing going on with Ben Bateman taking the dog, and now he's gone. Riley can't be here.
Took a dog.
But the horsemen are here. Guy is by himself, and we have our match. It's Guy versus Murrell.
Guy versus Murrell. Will John Carlos Stanton show up? Time will tell. In the meantime, I think we have a pretty good match. This could get competitive. This could be Murrell coming back, and he could prove that he is still like a Mike Tyson in 1986, or he could come back. He might be a little rusty, Christian. I think we're giving enough credit to the fact that Andrew Guy at least is in shape.
All right, well, let's hear from both the competitors. Here we go.
You know, I knew it was time to step away, and I stepped away. I didn't know when I would be back. I knew I'd be back someday, and when you got a guy out there calling you out, saying that they beat you, saying that they buried you, saying that you're dead, it seems like a hell of a time to come back.
You know, it's an interesting day here at Collider. It's like The Walking Dead. All the geriatrics are out of their old home today. We got Roca and Nost and Murrell. What is this shit? I beat everyone on that team. I beat everyone on that team except for the 2 guys that retired. And guess what? I wanted all of them.
The thing to keep in mind is I didn't pick Andrew Guy. Andrew Guy picked me. And he obviously picked me for a reason. If he didn't want me to come out of retirement, if he didn't want to actually play me, then he shouldn't have gone around saying, I beat the champ, I beat Dan Murrell. There's only very few people that can say, I beat Dan Murrell, and I respect those people. And you know why? It's because they got in the ring with me, and they did beat me.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm on top of the world. Everyone's watching me right now. Murrell's big, great return. I made it happen. I made it big. What do I have to lose? Nothing. Murrell has everything to lose. He's scared. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, kiddies at home, he's scared.
You know, I see a lot of people talking about, oh, this is a tomato can match. This was gonna be a KO. This was gonna be a walkover. Why would Murrell come back and do this? Again, I didn't pick this match. Guy picked this match. He obviously wants to play me. And you know what? Any given match, any given day, anything can happen. But Guy obviously thinks the thing that can happen today is that he can beat me. So let's see.
Who am I, he asks? I'm the guy that got him to come and beg to play me in front of 400 people. Why? Because I devised it from the beginning. Ever since I walked out to the free-for-all, I knew this was going to happen. And he knew that he had to either step up or shut up.
Guy, just remember, I didn't make this happen, and I didn't choose this course of action. You did the day that you walked out of that curtain at the free-for-all saying I beat Dan Murrell and I killed Dan Murrell. Well, guess what? Dan Murrell is here. Dan Murrell is here to play you. And whatever happens, just remember, you're not only going to have to deal with me after today, you're going to have to deal with my buddies, because the horsemen are coming after you.
Fuck you! My league! Look,
I think Andrew Guy makes a great point. He really, when it comes down to this contest, has nothing to lose. He doesn't have anything to lose because, like he said, if he loses, he was supposed to lose. But if he wins, he can catapult himself and into the top elite players because he'll have a victory over Dan Murrell. A lot of the pressure is on Dan Murrell. He has not been in the ring since August of last year, and he's supposed to beat Andrew Guy. If he doesn't, what does that mean for his legacy? If he does, where does he go from there? We know he's competing on September 8th in the live event. We still don't know who yet, but we know that he's going to be there. Is he going to have a nice, it's a little bit more inside of that air of invincibility, or is he going to have a little bit of a taint on that legacy?
We've seen it with the greatest athletes in the history of time, with Tiger Woods having a rocky comeback. Michael Jordan lost in the playoffs when he came back from baseball. Dangerous Dan Murrell. Is he wearing number 45 or is he back to wearing number 23?
Tail of the tape. Well, there you got Andrew Guy. Strengths are 90s movies, action movies, and offending everyone. And then you have Dangerous Dan Murrell, Spielberg movies, Oscar movies, and intimidating everyone he walks upon. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! Representing the Action Army, making his Schmoedown single debut. He is part of the 2017 Heel Team of the Year, the 2017 Ultimate Team Schmoedown finalist, Dastardly Drew!
Taking some shots at your nose. Thank you. Nobody can touch the footloose jacket. All right.
And his opponent, making his return to the Schmoedown ring, representing the Five Horsemen, with a record of 7 wins, 2 defeats, and 4 knockouts, the 2016 Player of the Year, the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Dangerous Dan That's not it, bro. I'll show him the 5. Be this guy. Oh, there's Ethan. He's coming in 5. He's going to show him 5. He was here. John Rowe. Coming in with the 5. Where is he? And we're in
That's right.
They're calling Murrell is back. The chants of Murrell. Chants are back. He's back.
The Five Horsemen
Energy in the room is palpable, Mark.
You know, Christian, I've never seen anybody be able to follow a Meryl Streep chant, but Dan Murrell was able to pull it off here today.
He did it. All right, so Dan Murrell is back on the table. Good to see you back. Dan.
Funny, it's their very first event. They didn't all show up for it. Wow, look at that.
But why is that, you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about what
you
you're
don't know
talking
what
about,
happened.
man.
Okay.
If you've seen
car
Cal,
running,
all right,
please call.
All right, here we go, guys. So
it's an in and out mission for Dan Murrell.
All right, round number 1. Mark, how's it work?
In round number 1, in case you needed a memory refresher, Dan Murrell or Andrew Guy.
Yes, please, thank you.
8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie trivia galaxy. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's no stealing in round 1. As soon as you hear the question asked at the table, write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard provided with the marker we also were kind enough to provide today. When we ask you by name to show your answer, please reveal what you wrote on the the whiteboard to the cameras, and at the same time verbalize your answer into the microphone. Please, no selfies during actual competition.
No phones. If you have your phone, you're gonna be disqualified once that match starts.
And I will remind our competitors.
Right?
What are you gonna Google?
Right? You won't lose if you're Googling questions.
Okay, you got to bear with me for a second here. I got to do something right quick on my phone. Oh, come on. Why isn't that game over yet? Sorry about this. Just have to check something right quick. Come on. Okay.
Give me a look right here. Guy Dan Moe not playing along with Andrew Guy's dad on a vacation.
All right, here we go. So, Guy, are you ready?
On, dude. I was ready 20 minutes ago when he entered.
Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Three usages of the JTE rule and your one challenge per match. Your first question comes from the fantastical world of fantasy, science, fiction, and the query is, what 2001 David Duchovny, Julianne Moore sci-fi comedy sees two college professors, a firefighting cadet, and a geeky government scientist trying to save the world from aliens?
Evolution.
It took me 9 takes to read that question without messing up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dan.
Evolution?
Correct. Andrew.
Evolution?
Nice.
He even drew the logo for the movie. Is that an extra point?
Look at Guy. All right.
Drew a face.
All right. Horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. Who directed 28 Days Later?
One of the better
Lights
movies.
are warmer now, aren't they, Dan? 5, 4, 3.
Guy getting his trash talking while he's still in the match.
1.
I'm gonna kill you, Ellis.
Pens down. All right.
Sword cane.
Guy.
My buddy Danny Boyle.
Correct. Dan.
Danny Boy.
There you go. Okay, Danny Boyle. So we got tied up here around, question number 3.
All right, in the world of dramas. In the film Saving Private Ryan, what job did Tom Hanks' character have before the war? I don't know if I could call what he has a sword cane.
I wouldn't know. I don't trust him.
It's a Spielberg film, by the way. Just want to throw that in there. 4. Cane walking
3,
stick.
2, 1. Pens down. Dan.
The teacher.
Correct. Andrew.
I was a teacher.
All right. 3-3. Tied up here. 3-3.
Andrew Guy not blinking. No. We can't really tell because they're both wearing sunglasses.
All right.
That's the one thing I can say I enjoy about you, Dan, is you wear sunglasses.
Right.
I don't even have that, so.
All right. Here we go. Next question. Animated. Fix-It Felix Jr. is the name of the primary video game in which animated film?
You know, I think the gas station sunglasses that I currently have are cool. Can you be honest with me? Should I get better sunglasses?
Yes.
I think
5.
I lose them.
No. Well, don't spend too much.
3.
You can get fake ones.
Ralph?
2. 1. Pens down, please. And Dan.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Correct. Andrew.
Wreck-It Ralph.
He had it. Tie game here still. Tie game. Tie game. Guy is holding his own. 4-4. Next question.
We remind competitors it is not a competition to make as much noise as you can with the whiteboard on the table.
It's funny, the fans are so damn quiet all of a sudden.
Your next question comes from the world of Oscars. The Oscars. Gary Oldman won an Oscar for Best Actor with Darkest Hour. Which 2012 film was he nominated for Best Actor? The name of that picture. Yeah.
Looks like Dan writing it down. Interesting. 5, 4, 3.
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier,
2,
Spy.
1. Pens down, please. Drew.
Dark Knight Rises?
Incorrect. Dan?
Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy.
Correct. Dan goes up by 1 point. Only 1 point, though. Only 1
perfect. And now Andrew Guy has no hope of answering the bonus question should we get to that.
Next question here is in the realm of comedies. Who plays Jason Sudeikis' cocaine addict boss, Bobby Pillett, in Horrible Bosses?
You want to do your Gary Oldman, Winston Churchill impression for everybody? It's really good.
I've never done one.
Yes, you have. The tiger thing.
I
know
just
the
do it.
answer, Dan.
5.
Good for you. I know.
4.
I'm going to tie you right now because you're going to miss it.
2.
Feel it in my balls.
1. Pens down, please. And Dan Moe.
Kevin Spacey?
Incorrect.
Colin Farrell.
It ties it up. It's this match here, Guy. All right, next one.
In Rocky IV terminology, he cut the Russian.
Yeah.
All right, our next question comes from the world of action-adventure. And it is, Clear and Present Danger and Patriot Games sees Harrison Ford play which iconic literary character?
Is that face because you don't know it?
Some coughs in the crowd.
You should.
Jack Ryan.
You're already the center of attention. You still have to talk.
I don't know if I am.
5.
I feel like you are.
4.
That's why you keep talking.
I know. 3. Is he in most? 2. They're both in each other's head.
You think
1.
I'm ever going to stop talking?
Pens down, please. Pens down, please. All right, and we go to Andrew Guy.
Jack Ryan.
Correct, Dan.
Jack Ryan.
Tied up, 6-6. I think he's starting to piss Dan off. That's probably a bad thing. All right, last question, guys. Sports. What is Benny Rodriguez's baseball nickname in The Sandlot?
The Jet.
Somebody's just getting ejected from the studio for such an outlandish comment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Dan.
The Flash?
Is incorrect.
The Jet?
Correct. Going into round number 2. Andrew Guy with a 1-point lead over Dan Moe as we get into round number 2. Round number 2, here we go. Round number 2. Mark, how's it work?
All right, round number 2. A wheel will emerge carried by Andrew Guy's sword cane wrangler in round number 2. Each competitor gets a spin at the wheel of fortune/destiny. Whatever category you land on, you must answer 4 questions from that world in movie trivia. Each question is worth 2 points. There's no penalty for missing a question, but I will remind both competitors that stealing is available in round 2. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options. One of them is the correct answer. If you ask for multiple choice, the value of the question goes from 2 points down to 1 point. I will also let the competitors know if you don't like the category you spin it first on the wheel, you are allowed a mulligan unless it is opponent's choice, at which point your opponent will give you whatever they think is the toughest set of questions for you to answer. Andrew Guy, against all odds, you are in the lead right now.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Andrew Guy is in the lead as of right now.
Oh, interesting. Well, I think you guys all know that I like to play from behind, so please, Dan.
Okay. Not sure how that correlates to deferring.
Look at. I think it went from being nice, Dan.
Shut up, Roca.
Dan goes up. Sports! You know, Dan Moe, you would think maybe Spielberg movies is in his wheelhouse, but I don't know that he has a weakness, Christian.
Well, we'll see.
He's not a man. He's a machine.
And it is coming around. It's not going to be opponent's choice. It could be Denzel movies.
Pixar movies.
Okay, Merle's thinking about it.
He's going to take another crack at it.
Another try.
He's taking another crack at it.
When you don't fear a category on the wheel, it's very easy to spin again.
Yeah. Especially if you think that, okay, if it comes back to it, that's fine.
Yeah, but he knows he's got his 2000s out there.
Right.
He's got his Spielberg movies. No Meryl Streep, much to the crowd's chagrin. Is it going to be opponent's choice? Christian, this is... He's not looking flustered right now, but now the pressure is on Andrew Guy a little bit. What can you throw at Moe that he hasn't already seen?
All right. John Roca wants to challenge the spin. Andrew, do you have an idea?
Do I have to go up and move it?
No, just what do you got? We'll move it for you. What do you want?
I mean, let's go to romance.
Romance. All right, romance movies. Romance. Dan is getting romance movies here. Romance movies.
Man, I saw him lose to sports movies. He seems like a smart guy. I feel like he probably studied.
All right, here we go. Dan, you get 4 questions in the realm of romance. First one. Water for Elephants features Reese Witherspoon and what other Oscar-winning actor? Multiple choice. A. Adrian Brody. B. Colin
Christoph
Firth.
Waltz.
C. Michael Caine. D. Christoph Waltz.
D. Christoph Waltz.
Can you repeat the options, please? Take a JTE rule.
You take a JTE rule. Yep. Okay. All right. A. Adrian Brody. B. Colin Firth. C. Michael Caine. D. Christoph Waltz.
D.
5.
Colin Firth. That's incorrect. The correct answer is Christoph Waltz.
1 point.
Guy gets the steal.
All right. Here we go. All right. What actor?
This is real life.
What actor appeared in both Valentine's Day and Silver Linings Playbook?
Robert De Niro. Actually, it's Bradley Cooper.
2 points. 9 steals. All right. All right, here we go. Who directed the 1985 Brat Pack film St. Elmo's Fire?
It's a deep cut.
Joel Schumacher. 2 points. All right, let's walk it up. All right, we tie Andrew guy with his last question. Gonna find out. Here's your last question in romance. What does Claire Danes sell in the 2005 romantic drama Shop Girl? Books. It's incorrect for 2 points.
Claire Danes in Shop Girl sells jewelry.
No, she sells gloves. Gloves. So
glove salesperson.
Andrew Guy is in the lead here. Going with his
spins it.
Now
Alex, I need my cane.
So Andrew Guy,
walking stick.
Andrew Guy has taken a 2-point lead after Dan's spin.
Thank you.
So Andrew Guy now, if he has a good round here, could really put it out of reach.
This is suddenly a very important spin to somebody who needs a cane to get to the wheel.
Yeah.
And here is the spin. Action adventure on there, obviously a strength for a member of Team Action. Perhaps you think sports movies, maybe comedies, Apatow would serve Andrew Guy well. What's it gonna be? It's looking like Denzel or comedy.
Comedy. Sticking with comedy.
Gonna stick with the yucks. Andrew Guy, in the world of comedies, you're gonna have 4 questions, each worth 2 points. Your first one is, what kind of pet does Bob Wiley keep in What About Bob?
Be a goldfish.
2 points. And the crowd is silent here, Christian.
Why are you so damn quiet?
Right, your next question.
You should be, Bibbs.
According to the legendary actress Meryl Streep's character, Miranda Priestley, what is the actual color of Andy's blue sweater in The Devil Wears Prada?
It's not blue, it's cerulean, motherfucker.
The crowd can't help but enjoy the question because of Meryl Streep, Christian. All right. Your next question. In the classic comedy, A Million Ways to Die in the West, what is the profession of Seth MacFarlane's character?
He's a sheep herder.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. All right. 2 more points, and a cloud has fallen over. Your last question in round 2. In the film The Big Lebowski, what political figure appears as a bowling alley attendant during the dude's dream sequence?
Well, I'm glad that Dan did that, because I actually don't know the answer, so let's go to multiple choice.
Is it A, Saddam Hussein, B, Anwar Sadat, C, George W. Bush, or D, Muammar Gaddafi?
Bush?
That is correct.
Saddam Hussein.
For 1 point.
All right, 1 point. But does it even matter at this point, Chris? It's a 7-point game.
It's a 7-point game, so Guy would have to have a colossal collapse here in round 3, but Dan Merle has come back before. Let's see. So round number 3, how does it work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. They range from 1 to 20. They correspond to a movie trivia category up here at the answer desk. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points, and your final question, should we get that far, is worth 5 points. Obviously, a TKO is in play because Dan Murrow is trailing by 7 points. Andrew Guy, you are leading with 16 points, so you're going to give us your series of numbers first. From 1 to 20, what do you like?
I like that all of you thought I was going to lose, and I'm actually in the game. That's nice. That feels good. I'll do 3, 7, and 7. No. 4, 7, and 17 for my sister.
Okay, 4, 7.
7
Sister
and 17. All right, Dan.
1, 8, 16.
1, 8, and 16. Dan will go first, trying to avoid the TKO here as we get to crime. 2-pointer here. Name 2 of the 4 actors that played the 4 untouchable officers in Brian De Palma's The Untouchables.
Kevin Costner and Sean Connery.
That's for 2 points.
That's all right. That's 2 of them.
Okay. All right, Dan.
5-point game.
All right, Dan, here we go. So now you have category number 8 is comedy. Comedy. All right. In Meet the Parents, what happens to Pam's sister Deborah when everyone is playing volleyball in the pool?
She gets spiked in the nose.
3 points. All right. So now Dan has his 5-pointer. If he hits it, it goes back to Guy. If he misses it, Andrew Guy will win via TKO. Dan, you chose category number 16. Dramas. Dramas. Here we go for your 5-point question.
Got some drama right here, huh?
Yep. Tom Hardy plays a disgraced member of the Russian military police who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. In what mystery thriller? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat, please.
Tom Hardy plays a disgraced member of the Russian military police who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. In what mystery thriller?
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy?
3.
I got one more, right?
2.
Lay it on me.
Tom Hardy plays a disgraced member of the Russian military police who investigates a series of child murders during the Stalin-era Soviet Union. In what mystery thriller? 5, 4.
Bronson. Child 44.
Dan Murrow, the heavy favorite, Andrew Guy, wrecking shop here, not only in the studio, but also with the league itself. What an upset by Andrew Guy.
That's insane.
Did not expect to see that.
Didn't expect it.
Yeah.
The TKO, and that's a big upset. So we're gonna talk to Jen Sturger, who's with both
Make
Andrew
some sense out of this one,
and
Jen.
Dan.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Andrew Guy.
You can say it. You can call me the GOAT. It's fine. I beat him again, and I did it. It's been recorded now. The fans, did you hear them? Me neither. Me neither. It feels so good. It feels so good. I would love. Please ask your next question. I'm going to really enjoy this interview.
So, I know a lot of people were doubting you coming into this. Did you doubt yourself?
No. You saw me when I walked in the building. I knew I was going to win from the moment I walked in, and there was only 2 people who believed in me. You know who they were? Ben Bateman, the boss, my boy, and you. Oh yeah, Jessica, I know it. You've been a Team Action fan, Action Army since day one. You hide it. You try to hide it like you don't love us, but I know you love Team Action, and I know you love what went down today.
I don't like anything that went down today, but...
You do, and you know what? I should be the #1 contender now. I should be.
Wait, what?
I TKO'd Dan Murrow. You know who else has done that? Who else has TKO'd Dan Murrow? Can we get a stat check? Nobody. No one's ever TKO'd Dan Murrow, and I did it. And I knew the answer to his question. So you know what? You know what? I want the belt. Where's the belt? It's going to be right here. Have me play in the Spectacular. I sent his ass back to retirement. He's gone. Gone, baby, gone.
I think we're done here.
Can I say one more thing?
Fine.
Where's the belt, baby? Where's the belt?
So I'm here with Dan Merle, the Horseman. Dan, I mean, I'm speechless. I'm sure you're speechless. What's going through your head right now?
You know, everybody else said all this stuff about Guy. You're gonna walk all over him. You're gonna tramp. I never said that. I've always said that it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter when you play. Score starts at 0 every match. Yeah. And I didn't do great in the first round. Hit a bad spin on round 2. Didn't know my 5, and he played a great game. I mean, he played a really good. He had a great round 1. Stole some points from me in round 2. That's the game. That's the game.
As we all know, the wheel can make or break people here. I hope this hasn't, deterred you from coming back, because fans are so excited about you, being back here and being part of the Schmoedown. Do you think maybe it was some ring rust?
I think that's an excuse. I think, when people ask me about this game, I say you know it or you don't. And he knew more than I did today. And
landing on Romans, when he put you on romance, it didn't help.
That's not one of my strengths. Maybe he knew that. Maybe he didn't know that. Who knows? Maybe, you replay it in your head. If I stick with Pixar, maybe it's a different thing. I don't know. It's the game. It's luck. It's chance. It's skill. You win or you lose.
And I know your whole faction's out here with you. John, you're visibly upset as well.
Oh, I am, but the kid played a good game. That's what you can say. That's what you can say. The kid played a good game. We came out supporting. All right? He's the greatest of all time. Nothing changes that. All right? He came in the match. Kid just played the match of his life. He got lucky. Matt and I know. Those guys got the spinner's choice and the opponent's choice against us, and then what happened the next time? We destroyed them.
Shamrocks grow out of that kid's ass.
Exactly. Jason's been on that. We've all been on that other side, losing those.
That's right. Yeah.
Losing those matches where you think you should win. But I'm gonna tell you something. The whole entire league should be afraid now, because an angry Dan is a scary Dan. A Dan who wants revenge is a scary Dan. A Dan who wants everything now is a scary Dan. So Andrew Guy, enjoy your moment, because what's coming for you, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. This man is going to be even more focused, more driven, more determined. Hell, it scares me standing next to him, knowing what he's going to be. This is the greatest of all time, and he's going to prove it to you time and time again. Enjoy your time, Andrew. My boy's coming for everything real soon.
Thanks, guys. So we have September 8th coming up. How are you feeling about that now?
It's another match. You know what? I think I said it in the pre-interview. I had nothing but respect for anybody that I play, and I have respect for the people that beat me. And that today includes Andrew Guy. He played a good game. I respect the fact that he beat me. And if I'm lucky enough to get another match coming up, I'm sure it'll be a great opponent, and I can't wait to face him. And hopefully, the outcome will be a little bit different than what happened here today.
Thanks, Dan. That's what makes you the best of all time. Thank you so much, guys.
So there you have it. Obviously, and
still stunned.
Still stunned up here. It's got to be the most stunning thing that we've seen in the Schmoedown. There's two things that you have to give credit to Andrew Guy. He played the game of his life. I'm not necessarily, like I said, I'm not a fan of his actions or the way that he comes out.
I flat out don't like the gentleman.
But what you'll have to say about him, though, is that what he does is that he uses his antics to get in people's heads. And I think one of the things, though, too, is that Merle has not been in this type of environment for a little bit. He hasn't seen someone like an Andrew Guy, and Andrew Guy used that to his advantage. And Andrew Guy played the game of his life, and look, whatever you want to say about him individually, he deserves the accolades of doing it. That's the biggest upset that we have seen. But I also want to say that when you look at the interview that Dan Merle, he's the reason he is so beloved in this league for a reason. He handled the interview with class. He
is on the Mount Rushmore of the movie trivia Schmoedown, and people can look at this and say, well, maybe it's just a changing of the guard. Is this simply Penny Hardaway stealing the ball from Michael Jordan when he was fresh off a baseball diamond? It's up to the viewer to interpret the events, but I do not think that was the best of Dan Merle. That clearly was the best of Andrew Guy that we've seen to this point.
Well, I think that was the thing, though, too, is you're going to look, and John Roca said it best.
That's a rarity.
No, but he is, and John was saying some good stuff in that interview though too. He gave Andrew Guy the credit, but he also said, look out, because an angry Dan Murrell is a dangerous Dan Murrell, and we'll see exactly what's going to happen. You know, he's got the September 8th match, but we also have to see how Dan's gonna handle it. He's a competitive dude, so he's probably gonna sit back, and it stings. It stings when you lose. It's the first time there's been a TKO in his career, and so he's gonna. I know Dan Murrell. He'll pick himself back up, and then we're gonna see him kick some ass in September.
And if I can remind everybody, at the end of Jaws, yes, they do kill the shark. You know what happens then? Jaws the Revenge, the shark got ESP and swam to waters great whites cannot survive in to kill a person named Brody.
Well, Andrew Guy is going to be sleeping pretty well tonight, because that was...
Does he sleep?
Listen, it was a victory. You got to give him credit. It was 7 points in the first round. Everything went his way. He knew a lot of questions, and he deserved the win.
He enjoys energy drinks.
He's going to put himself up in the rankings there, too. That's a huge win. It's a big victory for him, too. It's not like coming into playing your way up. You start off with a victory over Dan Murrell, and you're going to get a pretty good match, your second match. So, all right, guys, that is just the end of
that's just the first match.
That's video 1. That is video 1. 3 videos down on what a card we've had so far. Coming up in video 2, you have the Inner Geekdom match between Rachel the Crusher Cushing against Eric Super Zipper in the Inner Geekdom tournament, and then closing it out, the main event, 30 minutes of trivia, the Iron Man team match for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Championship of the World, the challengers, the Patriots, going up against the reigning champions above the line. Coming up in video 2.
Hot damn, is that going to be something special? Who's going to win the Inner Geekdom? Who's going to win the Iron Man match? Will I be able to keep this jacket on, or are we going sleeveless Halen shirt for vid 2?
I'm Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. Go and click over on video 2.
What's going on, everyone? Back here with your breakdown of what is surely the shock of the century. Right out of the gate, it was clear Andrew Guy would not lay down and let Murrell walk away with a win. It was tied at 6 going into the final question of round 1, and with Murrell missing and Guy correctly answering, Andrew Guy was now up 7-6 over Dan Murrell heading into round 2. Insert stunned audience here. To start the second round, another stunning moment happened when Murrell lands on opponent's choice and Andrew hands him romance. In Dan Murrell's previous 9 matches, he has only missed 4 questions in the second round during his turns. Here he goes 1 of 4 for 2 points, and to make matters worse, Andrew steals 3 points. Without even having to answer any of his questions, Andrew is leading. Once again, insert stunned audience here.
Alex, I need my cane.
As the events of this match continue to unfold, it was becoming more and more clear that the unthinkable was happening. Guy tacks on 6 more points to increase his lead by 7 points. No player in the history of the league has ever come back from such a deficit. But to Dan's credit, he puts up a fight in round 3, answering his 2 and 3-pointer. But in the end, he is TKO'd after failing to answer his 5-pointer. Andrew Guy upsets the dangerous one by a score of 16-14. Inside the numbers, Dan Murrell answered 10 of 16 for 63% correct. And as for Andrew Guy, looking at his individual performance from his team league appearances, he was answering 52%. Today he answered 12 of 15 for an accuracy rate of 80%. Andrew's singles debut today is tied for the 10th best debut. He ties Rachel Cushing's debut when she also answered 12 of 15 against Nick Scarpino. It is also only the second time a player has recorded a TKO and make the top 10 debuting performances. The only other player to do it, Dan Murrell. That's going to wrap it up here. If you want to find out other stats about this match and from around the league, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter. And don't forget to check out the Schmoedown Rundown every Saturday on YouTube and the Collider Factory podcast feed. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Holy shit. Andrew Guy has defeated Dan Murrell. I don't think anybody could have predicted this. Wow. Andrew, he really did. He played the game of his life. You got to give him all the credit in the world. Nobody would have picked him to win this match. I'm a big fan of action, but even I did not believe he could beat Merle. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. But great win to Andrew. He did it. He beat one of the greatest to ever do it. Wow. And then also, in that triple threat, Janine, that was a little tough to watch, that ending, man. I really thought you had it. You looked in complete domination after round 2, but at round 3 was not fair to you. They were questions that you didn't know. But great win for Andraco and the Fife Club, and then that Star Wars match. Alex put the beat down on Bruce. I mean, Bruce, he didn't have a whole lot of prep time, like he stated. But Alex is no joke. I can't wait to see Alex take on Sam whenever that does happen. And to go back to that triple threat, Janine, keep your held up high. You're awesome. You're going to bounce back. I have complete faith in you. You're going to bounce back strong. Also, earlier this week, myself and my co-host of Schmoedown All Access, Haven Pendergast, we had a really awesome interview with the boss, Ben Bateman. You can go check that out on Jack of All Trivia's YouTube channel. It was awesome getting to chat with Bateman. He's an awesome dude. Also, if you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, Chris Woodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. We also do new episodes of Schmoedown All Access every Sunday on Jack of All Trivia. If you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. So until next time, Mr. Boy Steve-Dub, completely stunned. Peace. Peace.